Hey guys, we might need to stop that dishwasher. It's very, very loud. Hello everybody. We're just gonna wait a second and make sure everybody can get on. We're a few minutes late. It's been a crazy day and a crazy night, you guys. Okay, there's a few of you popping on. Gutierrez Homestead, hi. Oh, your mom's on.
Hey, Mom.
Grammy's on. Hi. If you're on, say hi. I'm so tired, you guys. Jennifer, Kaylee, Abby, we just mailed your package yesterday. It should be getting to you soon.
Hopefully.
Rose, Rachel. Hey guys, welcome. Destiny. Oh, your mom's birthday was today. Courtney, Jackie, you're so welcome, Abby.
Good day to share birthday.
Kaylee, Minna. Hello, you guys all showed up. It's amazing when we give you notice. Hey, Christy, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for all the birthday wishes. It's been a good day. It's also been a busy day. I think that just goes along with it when your birthday's this time of year. I have had a good day, but it's been, like I said, I keep saying it, busy. It's been super busy. Hey, Kim. So I put out there, thank you guys. Your birthday was two days ago. Journey with Uncle Ray Ray. Hi. Thank you so much. Everybody is popping on. Thank you guys so much. I did get myself a little, has anybody ever had a gooey butter cake by Paula Deen? I got one of those from Walmart and I had a little piece of it. It was really good. I do have Facebook and Instagram, and they are always linked down below in the comments of my videos. Mm-hmm. It's so good. It's like a buttery, I don't even know how to describe it. It's really, really good. We actually went out to eat yesterday at Chili's because it had a free queso, and I love their queso. So we went out yesterday because David was off. He was at work today.
Can you scoot your chair up so you can help your back?
I'm okay, you guys. My back is bothering me because I've been baking goodies all day. And it's been crazy. I finally got everything made. I'm just assembling the gift boxes and that thing will be done. One more thing. Cheeseburger Bobby's now. We went to Cheeseburger Bobby's on Saturday. So we go there a lot, and it's because our kids love it.
And we can eat keto
there, really well there. So we go there a lot. Ireland, thank you so much for watching.
Can you turn that light on?
Whatever you think. I don't know. It feels like it's a little dark in here.
Maybe a little bit. Let me check it.
What are we doing tonight? We just got the kids to bed. Oh, that's a little brighter. Yeah, we just got the kids to bed about 30 minutes ago. I think they're asleep. But it's just been a crazy night. Nate's been wild, and he fell and like stubbed his toe, and then he fell again and scraped up his back. He's okay, but it's just like one of those nights where it's like we've had the Boo Boo Frog, which is our little ice pack. It's shaped like a frog. We've had it out all night.
Yeah.
And Lucy has a little cough and a runny nose, so she's been a little bit whiny. He has not lost another tooth yet, but he has one that is very, very loose. Yeah, Courtney, we do eat at Cheeseburger Bobby's a lot. Yeah.
Is that the one that's by the one he lost on top, or the one he lost on the bottom?
It's by one of his top teeth. It's on the other side.
Okay.
So, oh, Katie, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Hi, Emily.
Don't let your boss see you.
Who
are you talking to?
We love Katie. She's our favorite CVS pharmacist. Because the ones we have are stinky. She's awesome though. Yeah, David spoiled me. He made me breakfast this morning. That was a surprise. Nate was up at 6. I guess he was your alarm clock. And then he had to go to work. But we had that all day together yesterday, so that was kind of how we celebrated yesterday. Cough and congestion. Yeah. Lucy's been sick all year, so I'm sure it's just the germs of preschool. Yeah, David's shirt, our friend Tiffany on YouTube, our subscriber Tiffany got us those shirts, and we love them.
Mm-hmm.
How's Nate doing in school?
Hey, Jen.
Jen's on! You guys wait till you see the big box of goodies she got us. Oh my gosh, Jen. I already have my pants, my PJ pants on that she got
You're pretty
me.
limber, honey.
She got me a whole PJ set, but I didn't want you guys to see like all the PJs, so I just put on the pants, and they're super comfy, Jen. But Nate's doing. Did I miss something? Yeah, Nate got hurt, but he's okay. He gets hurt a lot because he's just so active. So he scraped his back out. Katie says her boss is located in another state, so she's good. Okay, I was about to say something. Oh, Nate's doing good in school, and he's eating his lunch pretty good. You guys, if you're watching the lunch videos, he's actually been doing really good the last few weeks. So, okay, let's see what else. Thank you guys so much for all the birthday wishes. That's so sweet.
Thank you.
How long do the kids have off? They have off 2 weeks. Is it just 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah, so they get off. Their last day is Friday, and they don't go back, I think, until the 8th. So it's like 2 weeks and a day or something. Yeah. Yeah, these kids do put away some food for sure. But it's not always like that. It's like it comes and goes in waves. Hi from Pensacola. Cheryl, I just mailed off your Christmas card, and it was fun to write Pensacola. Can you share a favorite birthday memory?
Okay, Mom.
My favorite well, if you guys haven't seen when Jen surprised me, I mean, that's my favorite birthday memory. Like, that will never be topped because we moved. We didn't know when we were going to get to see each other. And then she surprised me by being in our apartment. I had absolutely no idea she was coming. I wonder if I can link that video. Hold on one second, you guys.
3 months in the making to make that happen.
Yeah. When I go out, does it still show us?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm going to try to link that video
Keep
because
talking. I can see the comments.
the birthday, that video doesn't have a lot of views because we didn't have a lot of subscribers back then, but it's a really good video. Other than that, my favorite birthday was when I turned 16. So if you guys didn't know, which I still want to do another video about this, but I had a very
Rare.
I had some health conditions as a teenager, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to drive, actually, and because I couldn't walk for a while.
I think Jen's trying to beat you too. I think she's going to get it.
Here it is. Okay, don't start playing. The ad starts playing. Okay, so I'm gonna put it. There it is. If you guys want to watch it. I wasn't sure if I was going to get to ever drive a car, or especially right when I turned 16. So right before I turned 16, I had some procedures done where I was able to walk again. And that sounds really dramatic. I guess it kind of was. And
you need to recap this story sometime. So.
Yeah, I did a video on it, but like the audio got totally messed up. And so it's not a good video. I want to redo it.
Maybe in the new year.
Yeah. But anyway, so my dad, as soon as I was walking and stuff, he was like, we need to go shopping for a car. And so I got to test drive a bunch of them, and I picked out my Honda Accord. It was a used Honda Accord, and I just loved it.
It was a great car.
And then it got stolen in our apartment.
Shame on you.
Yeah, shame on you. I was barely pregnant with Nate, and we walked down our stairs to leave one day, and my car was gone, and they never found it.
Yes, we still have our cars. They still look about the same.
I just got today the game camera from Barb. So, like I said in the vlog, we're going to catch some bad guys, and nothing else has been done. Like, our cars are still how they were a week ago. So
I think they know we're onto them. So hopefully they back off.
I'm hoping they saw the police come. Maybe that scared them. Yeah, Emily, you need to go watch when she surprised me, because literally.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Jen
and James.
I have his react. I kind of missed his reaction with the camera, but it was like this when he got the cup. He was very happy with that. Yeah, I had no idea. Like I would have thought like I would have reacted more like crying or like jumping up and down or something, but I was literally so shocked that when she was in our house and I walked in there, I froze. I was just like, I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Like this doesn't make sense moment.
It was like my mind was having to catch up to what I was seeing. It was so weird. It was so weird. But you guys, that's a great video. Go Inza on your treadmill. I used to work out to YouTube videos, and it really, really helped me because I would be interested in what they were saying, and I would just keep going.
How old are you today, Hannah?
32.
I will be 34 in January, so no, we're not the same age.
No, he is a year and a month.
11 months.
Yeah, almost 2 years.
Year and 11 months older than you.
Yeah, that's right. So I'm 32, he's 33, but only for like a month, and then he turns 34. So, no, I don't think they watch us on YouTube.
And if they do, they really hate us.
I don't think they do at all. We've tried to explain our situation with Nate, and they are not sympathetic.
They don't want to hear it.
So, as of right now, we're not really planning on having on more kids, but you never know.
Doors slowly closing.
Yeah. We kind of have our hands full. I was just talking about birthday cake. I got, you'll see on the vlog, I got this little tiny ooey gooey butter cake from Walmart. I love those things. And that's what I chose. Oh, I have a vlog that's
She's always working. Even
uploading.
when she's live streaming, she's working.
Oh, you guys, Vlogmas has been very busy.
Can I say something real quick because it's your birthday?
Okay.
I hope you guys have a slight glimpse into how hard this girl works. She's a full-time mother. She's a full-time wife. She's a part-time minister alongside me. And she is a full-time YouTuber. And she works so hard.
Oh my gosh.
So, and to make sure that you guys get videos up as soon as she can get them up. And then she takes time to live stream and talk to all of you. And
I truly love it, though.
Yeah.
Like, that's why, like, I have so many.
If I could do half of what she does, I would do it to take it off her plate. But I have no clue how to do half of what she does.
Well, I love it, though. Like, so many people ask me, how do you get so much videos up? Like, you're crazy for doing so much. But I truly love it. Like, even on the hard days, it is like my therapy. You guys talk, you give me like an outlet.
Yeah.
That I did not have before I started YouTube. I was just a mom that was overwhelmed all the time. And I feel like I truly have a purpose in YouTube.
Are you now a mom that's overwhelmed all the time? Now you do YouTube?
I'm a mom that's overwhelmed all the time, but I have this little side thing that I can that's mine. I think that's what I love about it.
In some ways, YouTube's like your soundboard. You get to throw what you're feeling and what you're going through.
You guys are so supportive no matter what we're going through, like ups, downs, sideways, whatever. You guys are so supportive, like insanely supportive. And it just, like, I want to keep connecting with you guys. So I just
Kim, that's really sweet of you.
Aww.
Just please don't drink hot coffee while we're doing a funny video. That would not be pleasant.
I love that because I do the same thing with the people I watch. I get up in the morning, I make my coffee, and I'm sitting down answering comments, and I'm always listening to a video because I really try to keep up with the YouTube community and all the people I like. And so I get behind sometimes watching people, and I really like trying to stay on track.
Or you go to bed watching them.
Yeah, he'll come to bed, and I'm like, YouTube's playing. You guys are so sweet. You're so sweet. My Instagram is BlessedJess86.
Linked below on our YouTube channel.
I do try to post over there. I need to get better at it. It's like, you have all these plates spinning. Like YouTube is a huge plate, and so I'm constantly spinning it. And then I'm like, oh, I'm forgetting about Instagram. I'm forgetting about Facebook.
Can't you link your Facebook and Instagram?
It does, but like the whole thing is, I want Instagram to be different.
Yeah.
So that people want to follow me over there too. So
it's a default thing. When you take a picture, you go to Facebook. You don't go to Instagram.
When my Instagram posts to my Blessed Jess Facebook, but I do try to post some stuff on there that's just Instagram. Because Instagram is just a fun, like behind the scenes kind of look at our life. Like, well, not that the vlog's not, but even more so on Instagram, I'll post like stories or something that is just too short for a full vlog. Oh, well, Bree, that's so nice that she thinks I look younger than 32.
She does. She looks 21.
Aw.
Plus 5.
Yeah, I think the 30s are a great time because in your 20s, at least for me, I was just trying to figure everything out.
Hey, Madeline.
Just trying to figure everything out. Kaylee, thank you so much. What I got my kids for Christmas, I actually filmed that today.
Woo!
I have to edit it, but it shouldn't be too hard
be
to
up
edit.
soon.
So it'll be up soon. It's in the line. So once I film,
it's in the gray zone.
Once I film, I probably need a better system, but this is how I do it. I film on my camera, so it's on the memory card. And then as I get to it, I take it off my camera, I put it on my computer. Once it gets on my computer, it's very close to being edited. And so then I edit it, and upload it and all that to you guys. So
don't be horrified, Katie. 30 feels no different. Just a number.
Yeah. I kind of was a little bit nervous about turning 32. Not 32, but I was a little nervous about turning 30. It just seemed like so much more grown up, but
no, 30 didn't faze me at all. 40 scares me a little bit. Just because then your life's half over.
Kimberly, I'm glad you were safe. That's scary. The tornado. Yeah, we are from Alabama, and there's lots of tornadoes and stuff there, and they scare me. Yeah, Katie, I thought you were closer to our age. You're younger than us.
Mm-hmm.
You're just a young one. Not really. You're like 2 years younger than me. 63 is a blast. I love hearing that. That gives me so much things to look forward to.
I was kidding, Kim.
What did you say?
I said when you're 40, you're half age.
No.
I'm kidding.
You can't live like that. You like the age 26. I was 26 when, no. Was that when 26 when Nate was born? No. Yep. What?
Okay. I was 24 when we got married. When we had Nate, I was 26. So you were 23?
Doesn't make sense because I'm 32 and he's only 6. I think I was 23. I was 22 when we got married.
Right.
So I was
26 when he was born.
So I was 24.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but I'm 32 now.
You were 33. You were 23, about to turn 24. Because I was already 26.
But I'm 32.
I know.
And he's 6. The math is not adding up for me.
That's weird.
How old was I when Nate was born?
Maybe I was 25. Yes, I was. Yes, I was.
So I was 20. How old was I? 24? No.
Yeah, you were 24, about to be 25.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Oh. Hi. Hey, Christy. Oh, you guys are you give me so much to look forward to. Age is just, I feel like you have to celebrate every age you are.
Absolutely.
The 20s are the best, and the 30s are the best, and the 40s are the best.
Well, now that we've wasted 3 minutes on how old were we when Nate was born.
Does Lucy like 3K? She loves preschool. She loves it. Okay. I'm going to be 36 in March. Okay, so I did post some Q&As on my Instagram. So I wanted to get to those because I promised you that I would get to. There's not a whole lot, but there are some. Some.
Thank you to everyone for all the happy birthday wishes for her.
Oh, thank you so much. Happy birthday early, Amy. That's exciting. Yes, Kim, I like the even number birthdays, and this is an even number. I'm super excited. Although y'all are weird. The even number birthdays come for me right before an odd number year. So I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm just looking at 32. Okay.
I'm a January 6th boy. That's my birthday.
Yeah. Okay, so you published 4 books before 30. Wow.
How long were they?
I would love to write a book, but honestly, that just seems so overwhelming to me. Okay, the first one that I got asked, David will be 34.
Yep.
The first question I got asked, I really don't know the answer to. So you guys help me out because I don't know. This question, if you could invite 3 famous people alive or from the past to a birthday dinner, who would you choose? The only person I know for sure that I would invite is, besides Jesus. I mean, can we all just say Jesus? We would all pick Jesus.
That's an ultimate given. If Jesus can have all 3 seats at my table.
Yeah. Emily, I have watched Moss Family TV. Yes, I have.
Back on point.
Okay, sorry.
I'll be there to bring you back.
Okay.
That's what I'm here for.
The only other person I would know for sure is Mary, Mother of Jesus. I've always wanted to talk to her because I feel like being a mom is such an important thing to me. And this girl, out of all the women in history, was chosen to be the mother of Jesus. And I want to know what it was like to be the mother of Jesus and just like her stories. Hey, Barb. Thank you so much for stopping in. It was awesome. It was completely awesome. But who else besides Mary? I don't know.
Alive or dead? Yeah, and don't forget family you missed or family you never got to meet, role models you've had growing up.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Like, would you?
It's hard. That's a very hard one. That's a really hard one. Abraham Lincoln. Yeah, great grandmother. I mean, I would like I would really like to talk to my grandmothers, but talk to them at an age where they were like my age, like where they are now. Like, I just think that would be interesting to just to see how they were back then. You know what I'm saying?
Christy, you don't want to see me in the kitchen with her. The way she looks on stage holding a microphone is the way I would look in the kitchen with her.
I have to do that, though.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'd be constantly looking to you. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
Oh, thanks so much, Jennifer. I'm so glad that we could help. That is truly why I love doing YouTube, is because, and you know what's crazy is in the hard times we go through, you guys help us. And
Absolutely.
it's just amazing. President Roosevelt. Okay.
Interesting.
Eleanor Roosevelt, good one. Keith Green.
Keith Green would be good. Oh,
yeah, see, that's me too. Like, when your great grandmother, like I had a relationship with both my great grandmothers, but I was too young to really appreciate them, you know. So
I would bring my granddad back. We lost him too early.
But I just don't know. Like, I was trying to think like of all the
historical figures. I
mean, Abraham Lincoln, maybe.
I would sit down with Paul.
Yeah.
I'd have a good long talk with Paul. He's an intellectual guy. He would really stretch me.
You guys, I've talked about this before, but I always want to say that when I get to heaven, I want to talk to Leah. You know, Rachel and Leah and Jacob, the whole love triangle.
Everything that,
I always felt
that's a Jerry Springer family.
Now, Leah, maybe she had it coming to her, but I always feel so bad for Leah. I always felt like she got the raw end of the deal.
Well, she deceived him on their wedding night.
But she probably was forced to do that. I mean, we don't know. Her father, back then, it wasn't like you had choices.
You did what Daddy said.
Yeah. So I always just felt like she got
the short end.
She got in a stick, and you know, God even said that she was unloved, and that's why He gave her children. Is because He saw that she was unloved, and I just feel like that's so sad. I would love to like know more about her.
6 boys, a couple of daughters, and Jesus came through her. So
yeah, it's true. It's true. Adam and Eve is a good one. That's a good one. I would just like to.
I couldn't sit down with Adam. I'd punch him in the face for what he did.
We would have all probably done the same thing. I couldn't sit down
with Adam.
I think it would be so interesting though to like know what it would have been like to be them. Rosa Parks, good one. Good one. Oh.
I've got a few.
Actually, I will be praying for them. I need to check out that channel. Sure. I haven't heard of that.
I've got a few historical heroes.
I thought about Anne Frank, but I don't know. That's a good one. That's a good one. But I don't know if I would. I don't know if she would be my top.
I don't think I would. You've only got 3 seats at your table.
Yeah, she was brave. But I was thinking more. If I was going with Anne Frank, I would probably go with what is the other Holocaust survivor that actually was in the concentration camps and stuff? Her name is just blanking me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she survived and.
Is it? It's not Corrie ten Boom, is it?
Oh gosh, you had to bring that up.
Anyway, there's another one, and but I can't think of her name. But I'm thinking something like that. MLK, yeah, good one. Corrie ten Boom, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, I didn't want to say because Corrie ten Boom. I think I would go more of that route than Anne Frank, just because I felt like she kept her faith in all of it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I would love to talk to King David. Yeah. I'm named after him. There's some historical figures like General Robert E. Lee, Christian man who had to defend his state and defend his
Hiding
family.
Place. Yes, I love that book. It's been a long time since I've read it. I also think like just sitting down with someone like Lisa Bevere or Priscilla Schreiber.
I would love to sit down with John Bevere. John Bevere is one of my heroes now.
And they're just amazing. Like everything they do.
They're really good.
Okay, I'm going to move on. Those were all very good. There wasn't very many other questions. Okay, let me make sure I'm not skipping anybody. Okay. What's your favorite thing about Lucy and Nate? hard.
Has it changed since a year ago when we answered
I don't
this?
remember what we said I feel like we did answer this, but I don't remember what we said. I love.
We described what was the uniqueness about our individual relationships.
Yeah. My favorite thing about Lucy is that I just have a
mini me.
Yeah, like she's just interested in the same things as me. She talks nonstop to me. Like she's like my little best friend. And I truly have such a great mother-daughter relationship, kind of like I have with my mom. And so it's just really special to watch her grow and develop and just see her little personality come out.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
I love them so much.
They are a heart. They're a heart.
Lucy looks a lot like her, but Lucy actually has a lot of my personality.
She's a good mixture.
She's a firecracker,
Mm-hmm.
and
she has a lot of my personality too. She's
very sensitive like you, and she's very reserved to new people like you. And so
I was way more shy than
Yeah.
her. She will go up to new people and talk to them. I would not.
After I think once she sees the green light that we're comfortable with them, then she'll.
Yeah. I mean, I was painfully shy as a kid. She's not like that. You guys know she's a ham. She gets that from him.
She does get that from me.
Yeah. The Hiding Place is a great book. If you've never read that, it's amazing. I actually want to reread it.
Does that help?
Yeah, that actually helped. David's rubbing my back. It's really tight.
Yeah.
I'm standing up. Yeah, she is my twin. And if you guys could see pictures of when I was her age, we look very much alike.
I think there's a picture on your Facebook where you're holding that baby doll, and it looks like Lucy holding a baby.
Let me see if I could get that. I think my dad posted that for my birthday. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. And this one isn't even probably the most.
While you're looking, I got a good question for you.
Okay.
When did having a birthday so close to Christmas start being a good thing for you? Because we know as a kid, it's not a good thing.
Yeah. I love Christmas so much that I would say by the time I was a teenager, I started liking it more. I did not like it growing up because, like I said in the vlogs, I got a lot of combination gifts. I mean, I know that's selfish, but I got a lot of combination gifts. I did not like when people wrapped my presents in Christmas wrap. I hated that. And everybody was just busy around the time of my birthday. Everybody was busy, and it just kind of sucked. My grandmother, my mom's mom, her birthday is on Christmas Day. So I kind of feel bad complaining about it because that's
the worst.
Okay, here it is, you guys. You ready to see the picture of me right around the same time as Lucy's? Again, doesn't even look the most like her. I don't know if it's going to focus. Well, there's my head. It's not going to work. Okay.
There you go. There you go.
I wonder if I tilt it up.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're getting the light from above in it.
Sort of. You can sort of see it.
Yeah, if you turn the light off above us, hit that for a second.
It's the light from the phone.
Yeah, it's just trying to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, come on, guys. That's Lucy.
Yeah. So. And there's more that look more like it. I do think that she looks a little bit like your mom. I think she looks a little bit like Grammy, and my mom and dad have said that too. So
yeah, she does.
I think she does.
She's got some melting in her.
She does. She's so cute.
That's my mom's made.
Okay. There was another one.
Was there?
Oh, our favorite thing about Nate. How can we pick one? How?
Easy. He is the sweetest, most awesome, happiest boy I've ever met in my life.
Yeah.
There is no competition. Nate is such a tender-hearted, sweet child, which is very rare for an autistic child.
Yeah.
And that is a blessing from God.
And
we're so thankful
due to a lot of prayers.
Yes.
And he's just the best. Like, he's full on joy. Now, he has his moments of throwing
of course.
But he wakes up happy. He goes to bed happy. He's always laughing. He's so affectionate.
Mm-hmm.
And he melts everybody's heart at school, at home, at church. Everybody loves him.
Tell me the definition of Kindle.
Yeah. Tell me the definition of Twitter. I saw that. That was hilarious. Rachel, I feel bad. Yeah. Your dad has a birthday Christmas Eve and he still hates it. Yeah. I would not like that either. Right now, I love it. I love my birthday being right now. But what kind of sucks is I have so much going on. Like, I'm doing goodies and I'm wrapping presents and I'm doing all, and I just can't take the day off of doing that.
Just came off a kid's Christmas party. We've got a youth Christmas party tomorrow night.
So it's not like I can be like, it's my birthday. I'm going to go take a bubble bath and and not do anything. Like, no. I'm working.
Hopefully you'll get a little vacation when we go home.
Yeah, we go home. We're leaving
Sunday
after church, and we're going to be gone for like a week and a half, over a week and a half. So we're going to have a long period.
About 10, 11 days.
And we thought David was going to have to come back and do Sunday, but he's not.
Shout out to Pastor Son Ethan for coming in and taking that pressure off me.
So we're going to have a lot of time off. So.
And we need it.
Yes.
We need it big time.
The kids go to bed at 8. Yeah, 8 p.m. And if they go to bed later, they still get up at the same time. So we just put them to bed at 8 o'clock, especially Nate.
Yeah.
He goes to bed at 8. He wakes up around 6:30. And I feel like that's a really good sleep for him. He's usually asleep before we even get Lucy to bed. Okay. I'm sorry if I missed.
Setting up Nate's laugh on your video.
Oh, yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, he loves like videos that have all these weird edits and stuff. And so instead of him watching this weird stuff on YouTube, I like to throw in every now and then some weird edits on my video, and he loves it. So if you guys see some weird edits, it's for Nate. Okay.
Was there another question?
There was some more. Okay. This is a multi-question.
Let's tackle one at a time.
Okay. This is from Amber McDonald, 88. Woo. Hey, Deidre. No, this Sunday was...
This past Sunday
was the banquet and everything. That just went up yesterday or today?
Today.
No.
If it's Sunday, it's today.
Yeah. That just went up.
You're 2 days late, honey.
I'm so tired. Okay. Okay. How do you budget?
Carefully.
This is something that honestly we need to get a lot better at.
Yeah.
Because we don't have like this month we're only going to spend. Now I try to.
Yeah.
I try to be like, here's my $100 budget, but if we go over, there's no like, oh well, we can't spend more next time. It's just like, oh well, we just went over. So this is something we do need to get better at. Neither one of us are big spenders. So if we don't have money in the bank, like we don't go spend it, but we do need to get better at like actually setting aside. I like have a budget in my head, but actually like paper and pen, putting it in place. I don't have that. So that's something I need to get better at. Any particular plan, method, etc. No, I pay bills online. And I do have like a little notebook. I keep track of when I pay the bills and about how much I think it's going to be. And
that's what those planners come in handy for.
Yeah. But as far as like, I want to like get better. Like my dad does all this Quicken budgeting on the computer. Yeah. And well, he does Quicken, but there's so many different ones. I've tried like every dollar and different ones. But I just haven't, I don't know. I haven't stayed on top of it.
Avery, here's your shout out. What's up?
Yeah, everybody's tables looked really good, and Nate and Lucy do get along very, very well. We're very lucky. Keto, pros and cons. Keto, pros, we feel really good doing it. I feel like it's really easy to eat keto.
It's a good lifestyle you can adopt.
It's really easy, and I've said this before, when you're eating a plate of food, no matter where you are, it's very easy to pick out the carbs. Yeah. And not eat them.
Right.
as opposed to counting the calories of stuff or not eating fat. And so you're like worrying, like, did they put butter on this? It's really easy to just pull a bun off, not eat the bread, that kind of stuff. Cons are, we love carbs.
We love carbs and we love sugar. And it's
addicting.
And the moment you get even a hint of it on your tongue, your body kicks into overdrive saying more. And that's the hardest part of it.
And that's what's happened is I've like, oh, it's Christmas. It's my birthday.
And honestly, I'll just be transparent with y'all. The source of contention, the source of contention we've had about it is where can you go to escape it?
Everybody has.
What dinner party can you go to? What kids party? What youth party? Hey, let's go to eat after church. Let's go to after church with this couple, whatever. Where are we going? Here. What can you eat there? I mean,
this is the thing, though. You can eat keto anywhere, but you just have to not eat the carbs.
And be okay to be that guy that eats keto when other people around aren't eating keto.
David has a problem with this. I do not have a problem saying, I don't want a bun. I think it's just because I'm used to ordering things like that, like with different weight loss plans. Like, I don't want the dressing on the side. David does not like being.
I hate it.
But this is my thing. You're paying money.
I get it.
You want to get what you get. It's for your health, and you just don't care what people think.
It's a male thing.
And this is the also thing. I promise you, we are not the only ones that are coming in there and saying no bun. Like, it is such a thing right now. I don't feel bad about it at all.
Exactly, but there's a stigma of the guys who walk into a place and go, "Can I have no bun, please? Can I have a salad? Can I have it?"
But who cares? If you're doing it.
I know. I just didn't. I never thought I'd be that guy.
Well,
that's all.
But you're trying to lose weight.
I know.
And you just have to suck it up.
I know. I've sucked it up. I've lost 20 pounds from sucking it up.
I know.
You do what you have to do.
I know. Yeah.
Just feels weird.
Yeah, when you get this, so I keep saying, like, I've jumped off the wagon of keto and I'm like, oh, I want some treats. But then, like, as soon as I started eating carbs and sugar, number one, my face broke out everywhere. And I wanted, like, not just a couple bites. I wanted, like, all the
whole
sugar
bag of chips.
And all the treats and all the stuff. And I just don't feel good when I eat like that. Katie, you're so cute. Thank you for coming back. And, just be careful out there.
Appreciate it.
She's so sweet. Yeah, Chinese buffet. Yeah. We just haven't eaten Chinese.
We just don't. We can't.
Because it's so hard. And I love Chinese food.
It's like Mexican food. You can't just look at a bunch of chips and sauce and go, can't do it.
Now,
That's hard.
The one I can do is I can go to Moe's and I can just tell them no chips.
That's what I'm saying. Mexican restaurants are impossible.
But, like, if you go in, I know you can say don't bring us chips and stuff, but.
Again, you want to be that guy? That's what I'm saying.
I don't care about being that guy. I just don't think I could do it. I don't think I could look at a bag of chips, a basket of chips and salsa, which are like my favorite thing.
I really am curious. This is completely funny. I really am curious how many times in a year a waiter gets asked, "No chips, please."
I'm not.
I'm going to go one time.
No. I promise you it happens because I see people do it all the time. The same thing with, like, the bread basket. I've seen tons of people say, no, we don't want any bread.
I think bread's easier to say no to. Some people, it's gluten allergies, you just can't have it.
Yeah, Christy, everything in a Chinese restaurant has carbs. You're so right. Because they put, like, so much sugary stuff on it, too.
They coat it in the sauces.
You can't just even get meat without carbs.
They cook it in everything. You can't. You have to, like, be there when it's cooking.
Oh, Amy says she has to eat. What'd she say? She has to eat gluten and dairy free because she has migraine headaches. You're allergic to wheat and dairy. Oh man, that has to be hard.
I completely get it.
See, wheat is, what we have to cut out for keto, but I don't know if I could do dairy. I mean, cheese and cream and
that would kill me.
That would be hard. Yeah, when you go off keto, it really hurts your stomach too. Yeah. I feel like bloated and just blah.
Your stomach's like, what did you do?
Yeah, I'm ready tomorrow. I'm getting back on track. But it's like I don't feel good. Like I'm not waiting until after Christmas.
We need to get you a comfortable
chair. They're just trying to help my back. We're sitting at the kitchen table, and no matter where I sit in this house, it hurts my back.
We researched that for about a month, a good office chair for you, and we just can't find one that has good back support.
Thanks so much, Sarah. My friend Sarah. Thank you so much, Pat. Have we been to the Northwest? I have actually. I've been to all 50 states, you guys.
I've been to about 35.
We did that as a family growing up on different vacations. My dad's mission was to get us to all 50 states. I don't remember all 50 states. I mean, I was old enough to remember, but, they kind of get a little bit of a blur. But I would love to go back. How did you find out about Nate being allergic to peanuts? That's a good question. I don't know that we've talked about that.
That's a scary story.
Christy, I'll get to that story. She says have you seen looks at a pizza buffet when you get a stack of crust?
Not really.
This is what I do.
We've gotten pretty good at hiding it.
Yeah. Well, see, David takes the pizza and he scrapes the toppings off and then he has a plate of crust. I feel like that's too
obvious.
Weird. Yeah. See, you don't even care about that. And I'm like, this looks weird.
I'm quick to discard it so people don't get.
Yeah, I just take it to the trash. But what I like to do is I just eat the pizza with a fork. I just eat it off the crust, and then it doesn't look like I'm just scraping it away. We still haven't got the courage to ask them if they would make us a pizza with no crust. I'm a little afraid, y'all.
So you want a bunch of cheese sauce and pepperoni? Yeah, pretty much.
I know CC's used to do this, but when I've looked online, it's like some stores do, some stores don't. We just need to ask them, but. Oh, Amy, that's awesome. 30 pounds. Okay, so how we found out Nate was allergic to peanuts. I was pregnant with Lucy. Nate had just turned 2. And back then, they wanted you to wait till they were 2 to give them peanuts. Now they want you to give them to them earlier because it supposedly helps with allergies. But he had just turned 2 when we were in Disney World. We had gotten home. We were getting resettled a week or 2 later. And I was making breakfast, and I was like, you know what? The doctor said it was a go-ahead time to try peanuts. And so I put a little bit for breakfast, a little bit of peanut butter on a piece of toast, like the lightest spread of peanut butter. And I cut it up and I gave it to him. And he actually really liked it. He ate it. He was a lot less picky then. And within 10 minutes of him finishing it, I started seeing around his face and neck him breaking out into a rash. And of course, I freaked out. And I called the doctor, and they said, okay, he's probably allergic to peanuts. Just watch him and give him some Benadryl. If he starts having like signs of anaphylaxis, go to the emergency room and all that. Well, we watched him all day, and I watched it get slowly worse, just kind of a rashiness. And about 6 o'clock that night, he started swelling. Hey, Melody, I'm so glad you could join us. He started swelling up. And this was a Wednesday night. David was getting ready for church.
It was scary.
And I called David. I'm like, we've got to go to the emergency room. Like, he is swelling up. His face is swelling up. And this had been 8 hours, more than that, since he had the peanuts.
Yep.
So David got somebody to cover for him. We rushed up to the hospital. They took us right back. That's how bad he looked. And they gave him a steroid. They did not give him, I was thinking they were doing EpiPen and all that. I guess it wasn't quite that severe because he could breathe and stuff, but his face was swelling. So they gave him an oral steroid, and they watched him. As soon as he took the medicine, within probably 30 minutes to an hour, it started lessening up.
Yeah.
And so they sent us home. The problem was they said he's going to have a reaction up to like a week. I mean, I didn't know it took that long to get the peanuts out of his system. And the medicine they gave us was so gross that every time he drank it, he would throw up.
Exactly.
So he had this rash for like a week. He was miserable. And back then,
we did oatmeal baths.
And back then, when he took Benadryl, it wired him.
Yeah.
It was the week from hell, y'all. It was horrible.
It was bad.
After that is right when we found out that I had all the health issues with Lucy. And it was right around the same time.
That was a hard 3 months.
And I did a whole video on that. So look up Lucy's birth story. But there was a time where I had to go in for a stress test for her, or a non-stress test for her. And David had to take Nate to the allergist. I don't know who had the worst end of the deal. But
probably me, because I had to sit there and hold him while they got blood from him.
They had to get blood from him and stuff. And what's weird is that came back as negative for peanut allergy in his bloodstream.
But clearly he had a reaction to peanuts.
So we went back and, good, Barbara. I'm glad that he's okay. We went back and they did a skin test, and it showed that he was positive for peanuts. And we did that.
So his blood's negative, but his skin's positive.
They said that the blood test is accurate.
Which is strange to me.
Yeah. But, so we would go back like every year to check to see, because they said he could grow out of it. And after a while, we probably need to go back again. Once we moved to Georgia, I wanted to get Lucy tested before we gave her peanuts. And they will not skin test you here if you're under 7, or at least at our doctor. So
no, he doesn't know to ask for them.
No, he doesn't. He is very routine with his food. He does not eat new things. And it's a very big blessing that he does not like sweets.
Right, because there's a lot of peanuts and peanut butter and sweets.
He doesn't like cookies. So he would never pick up a cookie and eat it.
He only likes one kind of cookie.
Oreo Thins. And he reads he has to say Oreo.
Yeah, but if it's a knockoff, he won't eat it.
So yeah, he doesn't remember having peanuts. He would never, I don't think he would ever pick up anything that he didn't recognize and eat.
We've given Lucy some Reese's just to see if she's okay with it. And
they blood tested her, and it was negative.
Yeah.
And so I still was nervous because Nate's blood test was negative. And so
but Lucy's not even crazy about peanut butter.
She doesn't like it.
Doesn't even like it.
I've given her Reese's Pieces, and I've given her Reese Cups, and she's had just a little bit. Like, I had to make her eat it because she didn't like it. And so
there's plenty more choices for her.
She didn't have a reaction. I mean, I don't even know if she had enough peanuts to make her have a reaction. We don't give her peanut butter. She doesn't like it. So I know. I wish I didn't like sweets either. You guys saw Nate spit out that cookie.
You like sweets half as much as I do. You're the salty one.
I like sweets, though. I do. He is doing okay with the Fruit Loops. He'll eat Fruit Loops at home every now and then, but every time I pack him at school, he won't.
Really.
So, okay.
Was there another part?
Yeah, there's another part. How long do you think you'll eat keto? I would like to do it like forever.
I would love to do it till our goal weight for sure.
And this is the thing, like,
and then
I know people that say I use keto still. Like, I'll have some carbs and then go back to eating keto.
Right.
Like, it's just a way of life for them. Now, they're not super strict that they never ever have carbs, but for the most part, 80% of the time,
so when
they don't.
So they eat during the holidays, and when they put on the 5-pound holiday weight,
then
they go on keto and they get it back off.
Yeah, people say, like, when I notice my pants getting a little tight, then I'll go back on keto. But see, I feel so good on keto, and I feel so crappy when I'm not on keto that it's just hard to say, like, I don't want to do keto forever.
But since you're not a huge meat eater, keto's probably more
But this is the thing, though. David's right. I'm not a huge meat eater, but that's another reason I love keto, because it's not all about meat.
Right.
Because it's all about fat. And you can have fat that's not meat.
Right. Let's get the chair just a little bit.
Maybe that would help.
Yeah, that'll help your back out. There you go.
Now, I do eat meat, but I can't just eat meat.
Right.
So
I can.
Yeah. Like,
I did it for dinner tonight, actually.
Yeah, he made some HelloFresh burgers. But yeah. Thanks so much, Sarah. You're so sweet. She just started keto, my sweet friend in Alaska, and she is doing awesome. And she's been sending me pictures of all the yummy stuff. The pretzel looks so good. I need to make those. Those look so good.
Was there a part 3 to that question?
I think that was it.
Okay.
Pizza and the lunches. He's not crazy about the pizza and the lunches. You guys, he's like this with lunches, though. I'll give him, like, the chicken, okay? I'll put chicken in his lunchbox for like a solid probably 25 times, and he would never touch it. And then one day,
it's all gone.
So it's like he has to see it a lot.
Yeah.
And get hungry enough. I'm so happy for you, Sarah. I am so happy for you. And that's exactly how we felt too. Yes. As soon as we started eating keto, we're like, we feel so good.
Yeah.
And now that I've got off track, I'm like, I feel so bad.
Yeah.
So,
navigate the holidays carefully.
Yes. Christy, those sweet chili almonds. Oh my gosh. I hate that you guys have been out of them. Those things are so good. I love them. Have you had the sriracha ones? They're really good too.
Y'all can have them.
Yeah. Have you ever had the sweet chili ones? They're delicious.
I have. You put them in my lunch.
No, I did not.
What'd you put in my lunch?
Those were the smokehouse.
I'm an almond purist. Just salt them.
He likes just salted. I love the flavors because it makes me feel like I am eating something else besides nut. Because like it's chip-like, No, I know a lot of people who eat keto as a lifestyle. It doesn't have to just be short term. But definitely, check with your doctor and everything.
Yes, please do.
Keto craisins the other day. Oh, interesting. And you made chicken salad.
Interesting.
Wow. I've never heard of keto craisins.
Her wheels are turning.
Yes. Is the texture? Yeah, Courtney, texture is a huge deal with Nate.
Yeah.
So.
And he got that from me.
Well, since autism is a sensory processing disorder, you guys. So textures bother him, and that he wants to like fruit so much. Like he wants to like it, and he'll try it, but he cannot get past the texture. So like when I put chicken in his lunchbox and it's not hot, it throws him off.
Yeah.
If I put it in foil or put it in a thermos, it gets moist and the texture changes.
Yeah.
And he doesn't like it. So it needs
to be the way it is when he eats it here at home.
But the more I push him, he just it does not work.
Shut down.
So I just try to make it like, okay, well, if you eat it, good. If you don't, it's fine. And he's not going to starve himself. No.
He'll eventually eat something.
I don't put a plate of food in front of him I know he's going to hate and be like, well, he's not going to starve himself. But if it's stuff I know he likes, I don't stress out.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Jamie.
Appreciate it.
Warrior for Life, thank you so much. Yeah, Christy, the sriracha almonds aren't that hot. They may be too hot for you. They may be too hot for David. They weren't as hot as I thought they were going to be. They have a sweetness to them.
Have I had them?
I don't know that you've had the sriracha ones.
I'll try
and
anything
I will
once.
say, I've gotten some batches that are more hot than others. I don't really know why. It's like some of them aren't as seasoned as others. Some I've had are not hot at all.
Welcome in, newbies.
Keto Craisins from Peace, Love, and Low Carb. Okay, I love that website. I will check that out. Awesome. David's brother is even more picky than Nate.
As picky as Nate is, times 10 for my brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
He only eats probably 5 total things.
Well,
period.
he eats more things than that, and he eats different things than Nate.
Yeah.
But he's more picky with like Nate. We can go into any restaurant, and pretty much Nate will eat either a cheeseburger or macaroni and cheese or pizza or chicken or French fries from anywhere.
Right.
Kevin seems more picky about the way it's cooked, the style of noodle, or
when it comes
the
to mac and
cheese
cheese,
sauce, how soupy it is,
how dry it is,
how dry it is. Yeah.
Does the burger taste seasoned enough?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And he won't eat yellow cheese dip. Has
Jackie,
to be white.
he spit out the cookie. It's the video where Lucy is smiling with the cookie. It's like it says like Christmas cookie cutie or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one. Did Nate have feeding problems as an infant? He did have acid reflux.
Yeah.
But not super severely. He had to be on
You tight.
my shoulders are always tight. He had to be on, what was it?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Oh, it just completely.
Lucy had that too, though, didn't she?
She was on Nexium,
yeah,
but he was on something else, and I think it may have been Pepsid or something. I don't remember. He was on something. Zantac. He was on Zantac.
Here's the problem: you sit your shoulders. She sits like this.
I know.
You need to quit doing that.
I have such straight. He was on Zantac, and it really helped. So he did have a little bit of problem breastfeeding. He wasn't super patient with that, so I breastfed him for a couple months, and then we switched to a formula. He had really bad acid reflux, and we had to go onto a sensitive formula and do the Zantac, and then he was fine. So that was our only feeding problems. He did pretty good with even baby food and stuff. Like, he did really good with that.
Yeah.
Even better than Lucy. Lucy, after like a few months of baby food, was like, no. Like, give me real food, and she would not eat the baby food. So, Jenna, really? Sriracha is way too spicy. Now, I will say a little goes a long way. I mostly like to mix it in things.
Like a sriracha mayo?
What I like about sriracha is it has a sweet. It's like a sweet and spicy.
Yeah. It's like a habanero.
But to me, it's not super hot, but I don't usually just like squirt a bunch on something.
Right.
I mix it in.
Right. Yes, my brother is severely autistic.
Yeah, he's nonverbal. He is nonverbal.
It's genetic.
But he is so sweet, and we love him so much.
Mm-hmm. Uncle Kevin.
Uncle Kevin. Sam, really? That's so weird. The sausage bomb or the like the puffs with the coconut flour and stuff. I wonder if it was the coconut flour that your body didn't like.
I miss your sausage bombs. Those are so good.
I need to make them again. I really like
that and the cookie dough bombs.
I know, you guys. I've been too busy to prep stuff. I've been too busy.
You're too busy making sweets for everybody else.
I know.
But they love you.
Why do I do this to myself?
Okay. We're in the Christmas season. How many of you have seen the movie Christmas with the Cranks? Okay. That feeling she has of, oh, we're not doing that this year. She is that woman. She has to make all these goodies for everybody. She has to have the Christmas party for the kids. We have to do this for the youth. Everything. We have to do it because if you don't do it, you're skipping Christmas. And I love Jess for it. She's such a giving person. She hates to disappoint people. She wants people to love her and love what she does. And so
I'm sorry. I'm texting our pastor's wife back because David just ran over the goodies to her house, and she's like, "Thank you so much." And she's like, "I didn't know it was your birthday. I'm so sorry." It's okay.
We don't broadcast.
She's so funny.
It's her birthday.
I'm like, it's okay. They're driving to Texas like in the middle of the night. Or I guess they're just leaving really, really early. So she's like, this will be perfect.
To which I asked, are y'all going to sleep before you go? And he's like, I think we're going to rough it. I'm like, are you sure about that? Get a nap or something.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know how we pulled that off.
Have I ever made Buckeyes? I have eaten Buckeyes, and I've seen them being made.
Because they have peanut butter.
Yeah, I don't make them around because I'm just afraid Like I have peanut products
Yeah.
in our house, but I am super careful about it. So
She got some peanut butter for her birthday today.
yeah, peanuts, Reese's Trees.
Which is her favorite.
But yeah, I don't make the Buckeyes, but I love eating them. They're delicious.
Yes, they are.
Oh, Sam, that stinks. I'm glad you thought they were good, though. There's another one that doesn't. Did you try the one that's like a pound of sausage, a pound of hot sausage, and a pound of beef? I think those would be fine because there's nothing in them besides meat and then cheese and eggs. So I think you'd probably be fine with that one. And I like those maybe even a little bit better than the puffs.
Yeah.
Those are really good. They were
good.
more like sausage balls and not as much like.
balls like sausage balls.
They weren't as much like, how the puffs like spread out a little bit. Texas is the best. I know. Where are they going in Texas? I don't even remember what they said.
James's family lives towards the east. I mean, no.
James is their son-in-law.
James is their son-in-law. He's a youth pastor at Griffin Assembly in Georgia. Awesome.
But that's not where they're going, is it?
No, yeah, they're going to both.
Oh.
Yeah, they're going. James's family lives towards the west side of Texas, over like near El Paso and that whole area, long way away on the other side.
And then their other daughter moved to Houston.
They live, I think somewhere in between, just outside of Houston,
something like that,
with Kenneth Copeland's ministry. So
yeah,
I believe it's Houston.
Yeah, so they're heading out. Lucy won bingo. She won. Actually, it's right here.
It's right here. She's eating about a fourth.
She calls these her medicine. She calls these her medicine because they look like, I guess.
Take 2 of these and call me in the morning.
She said, "Mommy, can I have my medicine?" And I've been giving her, our pediatrician likes, for cold medicine, he says that they say we can give them Dimetap. And so I've been giving her Dimetap because she's had a really runny nose and stuff. And she keeps saying, "I want my medicine." I thought she was talking about the Dimetap, and she hands me these. And I'm like, this is not medicine. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Katie, I did not get it yet, but
it's probably in your box.
I was there this morning, so maybe it hadn't gotten there yet. You guys, I am like a celebrity at the mail place now, like at the P.O. box.
Tell them the story.
So Jen told me, Jen had this humongous box, you guys. We already threw away the box or show you. Like, it was massive. And
awesome.
She totally spoiled us. But
y'all should get your gift soon too.
Yes. But anyway, so I go to the P.O. box, and sometimes they have a key in there that unlocks a bigger P.O. box, and I like that because I don't have to stand in line. But this time there was a little note, which I get a lot too. And so I went and stood in line to get them to give me the box or whatever. Well, I had the game camera from Barb got here today, and then Jen's box. And so the lady that had been working in the back, they had all hands on deck. The post office was insane. And so she's like, "Is anybody just picking up something?" And I was like, "I am." So I got to go to the front of the line, and she was like, "What's your post office number?" And I said 2165. And she said, "Oh yeah." She goes, "You got 2 of those." And I was like, "Really?" And she's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Meet me over in the front." And I'm like, "Okay," which had never happened. They usually just hand them to you.
Yeah. And
so she had to help me to the car with it. And then she goes, "Do you have any more packages coming?" And I said, "I don't know." But I know they think, like, "What do you do?" They always are laughing at me. And she's like, "Do you need like a cart?" And I said, "Well, how heavy is it? I'd try to lift it." But they're always just laughing at me in there and telling me, "Somebody must really love you." That's what they tell me all the time. "Somebody must really love you." I'm like, a bunch of people. Yeah. But it was so funny. It was so funny. Oh, our Autism Live. Thank you so much for being a part of our YouTube family.
Jessica's been to all 50 states.
I have.
I've been to Wyoming.
Oh, Sierra. That's so sweet. Jen, you should have seen. You guys, half the time I'm walking out with so many packages. David could tell you. He needs to film me one time.
Yeah.
I'm walking out with so many things like you can't even see my face. Like that happens.
Quit spoiling her. Actually, don't quit spoiling her. she
so
deserves
funny.
it. She richly deserves it.
What's crazy is we have everything sent to the P.O. box. Like even like our online shopping, because we have so many issues with our apartment. I end up having to go to the post office anyway because they don't deliver our packages.
Right.
So when I go there, I'm not just getting y'all's mail. I'm also getting all kinds of stuff that we order too. Right. So it was just so funny. We actually have a really good post office. So
they're awesome.
I know they get a bad rap sometimes, but ours is really good. Spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down, right? This is probably the best tasting medicine. Although, when did they start selling like jelly bean looking things for Christmas? These are sour bites. She had the first pick.
Same time they put Starburst in them.
We had a giant Hershey Kiss. We had a giant gummy bear. We had all this stuff. This is what she picked.
She wanted
this. Look, because it looks girly.
It's girly.
What just went?
It's girly, girl. You're breaking.
I'm breaking. It's just gonna get me. Yeah, good call going when they were up, but it was huge. Oh my gosh, there was so much in there, and that those slippers are so comfortable. I'm so excited. Hopefully he does not wake up at 4:30. Oh my gosh, that's been horrible. Your favorite state? Probably Hawaii. We went to Hawaii last.
Probably Hawaii for you.
You guys, we went to Hawaii last. We went for my graduation from high school, and we went on an 11-night cruise around the different islands of Hawaii, and it was just as fabulous as it sounds. It was amazing. And then we spent another few nights in Honolulu. So we were in Hawaii for 2 weeks, and it was amazing. It was so beautiful. But I loved also like Maine, Vermont, all those states up there was beautiful. I mean, I don't know. There's so many different ones I could pick. They're all good. All have different pros and cons. What are you cooking for Christmas? So we'll be at my mom and dad's on Christmas. And my mom's actually making a big like turkey dinner on Saturday because that's when my brother and his wife get there. And me and the kids don't really care about any of that. So she was asking me, well, what do you think we should do for Christmas? And so I said, what about a big, huge breakfast for Christmas? We normally do, our tradition is doing pigs in a blanket on Christmas morning. So I think we're still going to do that, like right while we're opening presents and stuff. And then after everybody gets done opening presents, have like a big late breakfast. I think that's the plan. Either that or she's like, we could do Mexican, Italian, just something different.
I'm happy with a big breakfast.
I think that would be fun.
I could eat breakfast every day.
And I think we're just going to
more than one meal a day.
We're going to stay in our pajamas and let the kids play with toys and just have a lazy Christmas. So we'll all kind of just help out, cook different things. My brother is a amazing cook. So he makes like homemade sticky buns.
Tim is awesome.
He does everything from scratch and crazy. So maybe I can get some footage of them doing stuff. Favorite candy?
Reese's.
Oh, this is my favorite though.
It is for me. In all its forms. I love Reese's.
I love gummy bears, sour gummy worms.
Well, I have to isolate it.
I don't know. I can't pick. It's
let's
too
say
hard.
Chocolate side, peanut butter side.
Those sweet tart rope things.
But what I'm saying is, I love sweet tart ropes. I love Starburst. I love Skittles. I love it all. But if you said, David, here's $1, go in there and get one candy, Reese's. That's the one I want.
Barbie, yes, I can. We need to set it up, and I am hoping this. Well, I don't want to hope somebody tries something, but I want to get somebody on camera doing something. Thank you so much again. I am so excited. We're going to open it up and find where we can attach it.
Yep.
Favorite keto food? I would say bacon.
We eat a lot.
And I also love the ability to put butter on things.
Yes.
Because butter makes everything taste good.
Yes, it does.
You can put butter on anything. Like you could put butter
on butter.
You could put butter on like your burger and it makes it taste really, really good. Or
everything tastes better with butter.
I usually like fruity candy more than chocolate candy, usually. But every now and then I want my chocolate.
I do too.
So.
But where we're different is if I have a chocolate craving, I can't just eat chocolate. I have to eat a chocolate candy bar with something else in it. Or
Dove chocolate is like my favorite.
I love Dove chocolate, but I never pick it. I always pick something else.
Sweet tart ropes. Yes, those are my favorite. Those are one of my favorites. I don't know if they're my very favorite, but they're really good. Have you ever heard of the K-Love Cruise? Yes, I have. We love cruising.
It's the best way to have a vacation.
Yes. Oh my gosh. My mom and dad. You guys. I don't know if I've said this in a while, so maybe you know or you don't.
4-month
cruise around the world.
Jinx, show me a Coke.
They're going to be gone from January to like May, and they're going to be cruising around the world. You guys need to pray for me because I've never been that long without seeing them, or I'm not even, I will be able to occasionally talk to them, But I talk to my mom multiple times a day. It's going to be really weird. So it's going to be weird, but they're excited. Yeah, the Reese's Outrageous is good. I like that one too. Okay, what did you crave with both your kids? This is a good question.
That is a good question.
I don't think I've been asked this.
Do you remember?
I do remember. With Nate, you guys, this is so funny, you guys. We just talked about how Nate hates sweets. With Nate,
sweets.
I crave sweets. I wanted, okay, David surprised me one time with a box of chocolate donuts and a thing of chocolate milk. And it was like the happiest night of my life.
Yep.
Every day before I would go to work, I worked like 1 to 6, like a real short, like part-time job. And I would go get a drink, like either an iced tea or a Diet Coke or something. And I would get chocolate chip cookies from McDonald's. I didn't have to be at McDonald's, so that just was really close. And that's what I craved. That and then lemonade from Chick-fil-A with him. So that was with him. Lucy, it was more varied and it was more random. It seemed like chips and salsa.
You had more savory cravings with Lucy.
Yeah, it seems like.
Which, funny enough, is actually scientifically proven that if you're having more cravings for sweets, there's a very good chance, not 100% accurate, but a very good chance you're going to have a boy. And if it's more savory, you're probably going to have a girl.
Okay, Jen, Alamo Cafe in San Antonio. Okay.
Love it.
We love that place. We used to live right beside it, and we never even went to it. We didn't even know.
Because we didn't know anything about it.
Yeah. But we love Alamo Cafe if you're ever in San Antonio.
So good.
And I love their chip. Like their salsa, they call it like hot sauce.
Best salsa.
But it's hot.
Ever.
It's really hot.
It is hot.
But it's good. And it's smooth. Like it's not. Jen, did she say she's never been there?
You please tell me you're kidding.
Texas make their own tortillas. But they have like the little ladies, the Mexican ladies, like patting out the tortillas.
When we hang out, book us a plane ticket right now. And we're going to go to San Antonio. We're going to take her to Alamo Cafe. We're going to get back on the plane. We're going to come back here.
That's like our favorite place in San Antonio.
That is worth the money to do that.
Well,
my goodness
it's very
gracious.
Tex-Mexy. So they even have like chicken fried steak, but they also have really good Mexican food.
Very good chicken fried steak.
Yeah, it's really good, Jen. But they have this salsa that is super hot. It's over the medical center area. There might be, I think there's no more than one.
There's 2.
But that's the one we always went to. It's so good. And there was one time that I told him I want their chips and salsa. At this time, we lived all the way across town.
She was pregnant with Lucy when this happened.
Yeah, and so he drove and told the lady at the...
I have a pregnant wife. She's craving your chips and salsa. She gave us the load up.
We had chips and salsa forever.
It was awesome.
It was awesome. And I ate so much. I'm
not kidding.
My mouth was
for the price
on
of
fire.
For the price of one serving, we got 3. It was. I'm not kidding. It was that.
Adrian, I can't believe you've never been there. Oh my gosh, because we go there. We would go there all the time, but we would have gone there way more when we lived right there. But
okay, now let me just explain. There's a difference in hot to enhance the flavor and hot to punish you. This salsa, the heat enhanced the ingredients of the salsa.
It was one of those hot.
It was not like the Blaze Dorito chips or these like, for instance. I know I'm interrupting you. My dad went to a Mexican restaurant. I forgot where he was when he did it. And he just asked him and said, "What's the hottest thing you have here?" They brought out this glass bottle and just said, "Sniff it." He sniffed it and started crying. And he said, "This is an extract we put in the hottest thing we make here." That's the kind of stuff that I don't want to touch.
But that's the extreme version.
But that's what I'm saying. But there are people that will eat a hot wing with that stuff on it just to say, "Hey, I did it." That's not what I want to do. I want to eat something. If it has spice in it that makes it taste better, okay, I'll drink more water with it.
But this is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Their salsa is not the kind of salsa where you eat one chip and you're like, "Oh my God, that's hot."
Yeah.
But the more
you eat it,
it like builds upon
because
itself.
It tastes so good, you're not going to stop eating it.
It's really good.
It's very good.
Yeah, we love that. Yeah. Alamo Cafe. Yeah, it's a really,
you gotta
really good.
go there, guys.
And my favorite, they have this thing called like trio chimichangas. And so there are 3 little mini chimichangas. And then on one they put salsa, on one they put sour cream, and on one they put guacamole.
And it's
so good. Okay. Whole picture home. Now, Nate, when he was a baby, if he saw people eating food that he did not like, he would gag.
Yeah.
He never would throw up, but he would gag.
He would gag.
Lucy and Nate both, if they go to someone's home,
yes,
and they smells they like Thanksgiving food or something that like that really strong, like there's a whole bunch of stuff cooking, they will gag. They will not throw up, but they will gag.
They will gag.
We've never had that problem in a restaurant, but we've taken them to restaurants their entire life.
Nate's big problem with restaurants is the noise.
The noise. And the smells at a restaurant usually don't bother him because it's not as closed in as a house, I guess. And there's more like different kind of foods being cooked. It's not like the same. I don't know what it is. The noise sometimes bother him. And what we try to do is I know every kid's different.
Mm-hmm.
But I have found that when we're in a place where there's lots of sensory stimulation, if we give him something to focus on.
Yes.
I used to hate it because I'm like, I don't want you looking at your Kindle. We're trying to have family time, No. But it gives him something to focus on, and he's able to block out. He's able to block out all the distractions and stuff. So that's how we handle it. And they love going out to eat. Like they do. Yeah. They will beg us to go different places. Now, if it's somewhere that they absolutely don't like, which there's not very many places that we take them that they don't like anything. But sometimes he won't eat a different,
Don't forget your dad sent you a whole box of dill pickle chips too.
Yes, with Lucy. Dill pickle chips from Golden Flake. I crave them. And my dad sent me a case of them from Golden Flake. It was hilarious.
And you ate about a third of them.
And then I shared the rest with all my girls in my class at church. Okay, Christy, Totino's pepperoni party pizza was your craving. That's hilarious.
Those are good.
I like those.
Party pizzas have stepped up. They're really good. I used to eat those things all the time.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Sarah, if you like hot, you'll love it. That's so good.
Mm-hmm.
DQ foot long hot dogs. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Wow. You're eating for two.
Yeah. So. Hey. What is your favorite TV show?
Oh, come on, honey.
My favorite of all time.
She falls asleep to it every single night.
I have this thing, y'all. It started when I was living by myself. Well, not by myself. I had a roommate. Not a roommate, but I had a sweet mate. I guess they were in a different room, but
she wasn't sweet.
She wasn't bad. It just wasn't anyway. And I would kind of be a little nervous about being by myself and stuff. So I would go to sleep watching TV, and I would always put on like a comforting show, like Golden Girls, or
Friends,
Laverne and Shirley, and
where she knows what's going to happen.
Yeah, Jen, remember you guys that video that I linked to earlier? Nate started gagging and did almost throw up with the smell of Starbucks. Yes, He hates the smell of Starbucks.
A lot of coffee.
But what was I saying?
You do that all the time.
All the time. So it's like a comforting thing for me to fall asleep to a familiar show.
It's white noise to you.
It is, because my mind is so like this all the time that if I'm listening to, especially to a show I've seen a million times, it's like this comfort blanket.
I do the same thing when I'm working.
And so
I think it actually helps me focus to have something.
So almost every night, this is it. Almost every night I go to sleep to The Office. I love The Office. I've watched every episode a million times and I love it.
That's what she said.
Thanks so much, Jennifer. I'm so glad you saw us live too.
Yay.
Smells make him not even taste things. Wow. Barb, I'm sorry. I know that has to be hard. Now, Nate, if it looks different at all, than something he thinks, like it could be the kind of cheese that's white, not yellow,
the shape of the chicken nugget.
Oh yeah, you guys know him with chicken nugget. But see, what's crazy is if we go to a restaurant and they have chicken fingers, he'll eat that.
I think it's because you cut it up.
I cut it up here too, and he won't. I don't know. I think he likes restaurant food better than my food, honestly.
I think he understands this is the way they cook it.
Yeah, it's really weird. But if I took it like that, he's like,
Mommy, you're not cheeseburger Bobbies. That's not the way you cook chicken.
I know.
Yeah.
Andy Griffith and I Love Lucy, absolutely.
Andy Griffith is my grandfather's favorite show.
I could watch.
He can quote every episode multiple times.
I could watch either one of those on nonstop replay. I love them.
I Love Lucy is hilarious.
I've always loved I Love Lucy, and
that's one reason why we have a
one of the main reasons why Lucy's name is Lucy, because I love that show. I have two younger brothers. Maybe we can show everybody on the vlog. I don't know how comfortable everybody is with that, but I do want you guys to see them because I have two brothers. One is 3 years younger than me, and one is 5 years younger than me.
I have one brother. He is 2 years younger than me.
lots of brothers going on. And then I have 2 sister-in-laws. They both are married. So, and then 2 nieces. Lucy does love veggies.
Okay, let me address it. Sam, I was the same way as you. The first season of The Office, I did not like. I wasn't into it very much. Stay with it. Let the characters grow on you. The more you watch it, the more you get a chemistry for who they are, how they work together. And also, I hated Steve Carell's character because I worked for that guy. And I hated the character because every time I would listen to him, it made me mad that I had to go to work the next day for that guy.
This is the thing. So, this is what was explained to me before I started watching it. You have to understand why they film it the way they do.
Right.
It's this whole concept of this office is a part of a documentary, which I love documentaries. Like that's one of you guys. I love documentaries. I could fall asleep watching. Like I love shows like 48 Hours, Snapped. I even like the documentary about McDonald's, like anything like that that's like informative.
I like documentaries, but I don't like those shows.
So
I swear you're training to kill me.
So hey Christina. So anyway, so they film The Office. The people know they're being filmed because they think it's a part of a documentary. And so all these weird camera shots and them looking at the camera and stuff seems weird.
All these funny interviews where they just act like themselves.
Yeah. And the characters, they get better and better. And it's just such a good show.
Think of it like the first season is, we're being filmed. This is kind of awkward.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
not
more
sure,
awkward.
But then with every season passing, they get more comfortable. They get more open. They say what they're feeling.
There's so many like inside jokes.
Yes.
And you learn the character. And I love that show. But the season, I would say season 1's the worst season.
Yeah, you need to go back and watch season 1 after you've watched like.
I actually started with season 2 because
me too.
What happened was my brother got season 2 for Christmas. And
was it 4 or 5 years ago that we all as a family sat down and just watched like a whole season almost together?
As a family?
Like me, you, Tim, and Clint.
I don't know. But Tim got
that's when I got hooked on it.
No. Tim got season 2 before we got married, before we even met each other. Okay. Right when it first came out for Christmas.
Oh, okay.
And we were in the mountains and there was no internet. There was barely any cable. And so we were bored out of our minds. So I started watching it with him. I don't even think I started at the beginning of season 2. I just picked it up with him. And that is kind of how I got hooked. Yeah. I do like Parks and Rec, but I feel like we kind of watched several seasons. Yeah. And then
I watched like 3 episodes.
I really want to go back from the beginning because I'm kind of all in the middle of it. And I've watched several.
And it may be the same way as always. I may just need to make myself do it and let it grow on me.
I remember loving it. I mean, I watched like probably 3 or 4 seasons, but I had never finished it. Katie, yes, 48 Hours, Snapped, 2020. There's so many.
Y'all are scaring me.
I just find it so interesting. So interesting.
What, that Annie Free's slowly given over time and someone shrink will kill them?
But it's the whole mystery thing. Like, you have, like, there's all these
I wonder how he died.
I don't know why it's interesting to me, but it is. I love documentaries, you guys. I do.
I like some.
Yeah.
Yeah, go give it a try.
Yeah, you should try it again. But maybe,
give it a try.
Like, seriously, maybe just start with another season. Because you're not going to miss anything.
Start with season 2. Season 3 and 4 is really good.
Yeah. What made us try keto?
Nothing. For me, nothing else worked.
I always said I can't do low carb. I love carbs too much. And that kind of was the key. Like, maybe I love carbs a little too much. And I saw Shelly from Shelly's Home Life. She was a big influence on me. And all of her success, I could really relate to her story. And also, there is 5 or 6 people at church that have done extremely well on keto and are
good night, Ashley.
Half the size. Bye, Ashley. They are like half the size of themselves. Like, they just have done so well. And so we thought, let's just try it. Like, I didn't expect to even like it. I just thought, could we even do it? Oh, Grey's Anatomy, Sam. Grey's Anatomy and Friends are 2 of my favorite shows.
That's Jen's favorite show.
I love Grey's Anatomy and I love Friends. I love both of those. And I wish you would watch Grey's Anatomy with me because it's such a good show.
I promise I will get around to it. I've got so many shows on back I just haven't even gotten into yet.
We do have noise-free or like noise-canceling headphones.
He used to wear them too.
He used to love them. It used to help so much. For some reason, he hates them now. So I don't know.
Air conditioning is fixed.
Yes. It got fixed on Friday. Yes. And
I still need to come and take this thing out
It's
of
been
here.
really warm. Yeah, we still have our portable one. They did not take it, but it's been really warm the last few days, so I'm glad we've had it. Yeah, Shelly is the best. I love her. It's so funny because I get so many comments like, do you watch Shelly? Home Life? She does keto. I'm like, I have watched Shelly for years. She's one of like the first YouTubers I watched. I love Shelly. And anytime she comments on anything, I'm like, oh my gosh, Shelly, just comment on my video. I love her. I've heard a million little things is really good, and we have not watched it. We have not watched any. We did not even finish This Is Us. We're like 3 or 4 episodes.
Well, and also because of the world we live in now, we are on YouTube so much, and I really think the easiest switch in the world for us would be if we ever got YouTube cable or YouTube TV. I think if we ever buckled down and did that, I think it would probably be the easiest thing in the world. But no, I mean we have This Is Us, but there's like 4 episodes on our DVR we haven't even watched yet. We need to make ourselves do it.
Yeah, I know. I want to at least finish This Is Us. We haven't even sat down to do any. We used to watch shows all the time. We were behind on so many things, but
I know we never finished The Blacklist.
Hey,
we never
Britt,
finished.
Thank you for coming.
I finished Once Upon a Time without her because I said I'm so into these characters I got to finish it. So I finished it without her. And there's a few shows she's
Everybody's
finished without me.
saying how much they love Shelly. Yes, I love her. She's such like a down to earth person, but she's also so inspiring. I love her. Yeah, we need to watch it from the beginning for sure.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Manifest. That and The Good Doctor.
And I want to say too, we tried to get Jen on live with us like for an hour and a half last night. We were testing it. So I'm sorry. We cannot figure out how to do Google Hangout.
I really think it's something you have to have the setup to do it. You have to have a
We got her on Google Hangout, but we can't go live where we're all 3 on the screen and we all 3 can see comments.
Yeah.
So
Google Hangout, if you don't know what that is, you can patch in multiple people, and then there's someone with the control room feature. But so like right here at the bottom of the screen will be my picture, Jessica's picture, and Jen's picture. Okay, Jen, you want to talk? Click on her picture. Jen goes on screen. Jess, you want to talk? Click on Jess. Jess goes on screen. We can't do Jess is here, I'm here, Jen's here, somebody else. We don't know how to do that.
Well, and I don't like that I can't see the comments.
Right.
Because that's what the whole point of the live stream is. I want to see the comments.
And so I read a little bit about that, and they said this is why you have a moderator off to the side who said, here's your next question, and they send you. But she's got to see it.
I got to see it, y'all.
She's got to see it.
Okay, I've heard The Good Doctor's good. I watched the first episode, and I want to get back into it.
Yeah.
And I have not had time. Manifest, okay. How do we get our children to stay asleep? Prayer.
That, and for Nate, melatonin.
Melatonin gets him to sleep.
Yeah.
Does not ensure he's going to stay asleep. There are seasons where Lucy usually sleeps pretty good unless she's sick.
Lucy stalls.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We keep
Mommy,
saying,
I'm thirsty. Mommy, I need to go potty. Mommy, I love you.
She's going to hear you.
She stalls for 30 minutes.
Yeah, but there are seasons where Nate wakes up in the night a lot. And usually if we can just get through whatever season is, it could be a couple days, a couple weeks, it could be a couple months of that.
Would you like a drink?
Then, yes, that'd be great. Then he will get back in the rhythm of sleeping. We just kind of have to hold out. But it's not always easy.
Someone asked if you had dinner, and I'm like, she hasn't.
I haven't, but I had that little piece of cake. Is there some Diet Coke? If you should put some ice on, that'd be great.
Sure,
yeah, we felt so stupid last night doing all that. Like we were watching all this stuff, and they're trying to tell us how to code stuff and encoding. I'm like, we don't know what we're doing.
I mean, I understand what it's saying. I just don't know what to do with it.
David made HelloFresh burgers. The Melty Monterey Jack burgers?
The meat was from that, but I didn't do that.
Oh, yeah. He just made the burgers with the cheese and real quickly. It's on top of the fridge. And I just wasn't that hungry. I could have chosen, I let myself choose anything. Okay, I did not tell David this, so let's see if he can guess. Okay. I was like, for lunch, Jess, I'm talking to myself here. You can choose whatever you want. It's your birthday. I knew we were probably just having something at home tonight. You know, it's your birthday. Wherever you want to go. If you want to go order, takeout, whatever. David, what did I end up eating? Maybe he saw a trash bag or something. I kind of surprised myself with this one. Y'all guess, where did I end up eating for lunch?
So you ate out? You didn't eat here?
I ate out.
Okay.
I'm so glad you did, Anita. Nate does not take naps and has not since he was a tiny baby. Yeah.
And then it were power naps.
Yeah, then they were very short naps. Thank you.
Right.
Atypical on Netflix. I feel like I have watched that.
Where did you eat lunch? It would be a place that probably you can get anywhere.
You guys are not guessing it yet. Not Panera, Moe's, Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A, no. I did think about Chick-fil-A. I kind of am surprised. You probably are probably never going to guess this.
Arby's.
How did you know?
Because she never picks it. Ever. So for her to go, I can't believe I got that, I knew it.
I don't know what it was, but I just really wanted Arby's.
Mm-hmm.
Weird is that? I cannot believe you guessed that. That is so freaky.
Can I get a kiss for that?
Okay. That is amazing.
I do know her.
That's crazy because like he says, I never pick Arby's. Usually Arby's, when I've had it, like their fries taste really greasy.
Yeah. Seriously, you set me up with, I don't know why I picked it. So for me, that's easy. What does she never, ever pick? And there's only one fast food chain that I would eat at every day. And every time I mention it to her, Arby's.
Now, I do like lately, I've been liking their beef and cheddar.
I love their beef and cheddar.
So I've been okay
they put bacon
with
on it now.
We've been doing it on keto, and I just take the bun off and then put it on a tortilla, and it's really, really good. But yeah, I tried it's called like an arbinator or something, you guys. They take the roast beef. Which
is called Wendy's. We're ripping you off. Yeah, they have the Baconator.
And they put curly fries on the sandwich. But still, the beef and cheddar is better.
It's good.
It's better. It was better.
How many remember back in, I think, the late 90s when you could get 5 roast beef sandwiches for $5?
Yeah, you're going to pay like $6 for one now.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, the curly fries are good. My favorite there, what I got with my sandwich, is the jalapeno bites. It's not keto either, but it's delicious. This is so funny. Yeah, their cheese sticks are good too.
Yeah, we did this question a while back of who's got the best fries, and I said my favorite kind of fry are the crinkle cut. I know a lot of people don't like that kind. I like it because I finally figured out why. The ridges in it hold what you're dipping it in better.
Oh, crinkle cut.
Cut.
No, what I love about it is it's crispy on the outside.
It's crispy. It's soft on the inside. And to me, the best crinkle cut fries, if you don't have Culver's, which is a chain everywhere, but right now, Zaxby's and their spice.
Because they put the seasoning on it.
The seasoning on it is good. But if I can't have that, I love Arby's curly fries.
Yes, we do have Checkers here.
I love Arby's
Checkers
curly fries
too. I love Checkers fries too. Oh, okay. Yeah, This Is Us is great. We are just a little bit behind on it. We have like 3 episodes left on This Is Us.
4.
You guys, we haven't had time.
It's been so
Wendy,
busy.
I like Wendy's better than Burger King. But see, the Wendy's here in Georgia,
they're good here.
Are good. The Wendy's we have in Alabama, or at least where we live,
because Wendy's is based over here.
No, they're not. We looked this up.
Where are they based at?
I forget, but it wasn't Georgia.
Are you sure?
But people in Georgia love Wendy's because they are everywhere here.
And they're good here.
And they're like usually like the really nice brand new ones.
It's
like they're not. The one in my hometown looks like it did in the 80s.
Yeah.
Here
they're
really
very
good.
modern. They're cut.
It's
they're
one of my
fast.
favorite places on keto to eat because we get, and they don't even blink an eye. We get the Baconator no bun. And it is so good.
Mm-hmm.
It truly is.
Now, someone asked, what's your favorite fast food chain?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. No question.
No question.
And I thought about going there, but I don't know.
And y'all, I believe as of 2 years ago, they have surpassed McDonald's as the #1 fast food chain in America.
Yeah.
Go Chick-fil-A.
We like Wendy's better than Burger King, but we are getting a Burger King right down the road from us. So now we're going to have a Wendy's and a Burger King right by us.
It depends on what mood I'm in because I like the flame taste. And Burger King has a flame broiled burger.
See, like the thing with Burger King is I don't like their fries.
I like their fries.
I don't really like their onion rings.
Their soda's never sharp.
Yeah. So. How many clip of YouTube of Jim? I have not watched that on binge watching.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. We do love TV, but we just don't make time for it right now. Oh, Brianna's applying at Chick-fil-A.
Go, Brianna. Smart girl.
She would be awesome.
Smart girl.
She'd be awesome at Chick-fil-A.
All my kids that are juniors and sophomores ask, Pastor David, what do you think I should apply to work? I go, Chick-fil-A, guys. They're going to take good care of you.
You're off on Sundays.
You're off on Sundays. They'll probably give you off on Wednesday nights if you're in youth. We have a girl that works at Chick-fil-A, Juliana. She loves it.
Mm-hmm. Katie, you have at Wendy's. Good.
But if you asked us, where's your favorite place to get a burger and fries? Whataburger. Out in Texas, and we miss it so much.
There's one in Alabaster.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get it. We're gonna have to get it when we go home.
Yeah,
I love Whataburger.
Dairy Queen burgers and fries. We went to Dairy Queen a few months ago, and it was not good.
Mm-mm.
It could just be our Dairy Queen because I used to like their burgers. But
now their ice cream hadn't missed a beat.
Yeah,
their ice cream's good.
But like their
hello,
burgers
you're
were
Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
See. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Here comes one of my pet peeves.
Okay.
Chick-fil-A, KFC. When you go there, you're gonna get chicken. You know what else you're gonna get? Chicken.
But
they
have ice cream and stuff.
I understand that, but the main thing they do is chicken. Dairy Queen. You are Dairy Queen. Focus on your desserts. Maximize your desserts.
It says on their thing, cool treats, hot eats, or something.
I get that, but again, their menu is way too broad.
Sam, I think they surpassed McDonald's. What is it? What is the technical way they did? By
sales.
By sales? Was it by sales?
I think it by sales.
I know they were voted top.
Yeah, they were. Oh,
and then
they've been voted top for years.
And then I read this thing this week. I forget which ones it was, but they said that each Chick-fil-A location earns the same as like a McDonald's, a Wendy's, and there's one of them combined. Yeah. Like they go because they get revenue. So many people out like daily.
And they're closed 52 days a year on Sundays.
Yeah.
And they still beat revenues. Yeah. Unbelievable.
Oh, Whataburger, we miss it so much.
We miss it, Jen. Go eat it for us tonight. I know it's 9:00 there. Get in the car and go get it right now.
Five Guys is good too.
I like Five Guys.
Yeah, it's expensive though.
But you get what you pay for. Their burgers are really good.
We can't go there with Nate because they have big barrels
peanuts
of peanuts
everywhere.
But
yeah, they cut out one of my favorite restaurants. I love Logan's, and there's peanuts everywhere at Logan's. So
it could just be our Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's like one of those things that some probably are still really good.
Mm-hmm.
Ours just was not. It could just been the day.
Yeah, see, she gets it. They said that their Jack in the Box has a menu that's way too long and everything tastes bad. That's what I'm talking about. Narrow your focus. Do 3 or 4 things really, really well, and then venture out and, hey, this month we're going to give you this. Try it. See what you think. This month we're going to give you this. But let your staples be good. McDonald's does that. They have 5 or 6 things that you know you're going to get when you go there, and they're all good.
Oh, so, they're not good.
You know what I mean? But they don't change. The Big Mac's always going to taste like a Big Mac. It's never going to taste like a Whopper.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Cheryl, I'm sorry about that. Like, autism is such a huge spectrum, you know, and that's why I really try not to compare Nate. Because if I compare Nate to other kids on autism, I kind of think like, oh, he's behind them.
Yeah.
So I'm sure your daughter is a lovely little girl.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sorry to hear that. Logan's is good, but peanuts, so we can't go there. Jack's, Jack's is not that good.
Yeah, please answer this, honey.
Jack in the Box. Yes, Jamie. Okay, so when we found out he was allergic to peanuts, one of my first thoughts was, well, Chick-fil-A, they fry everything in peanut oil. But he has had Chick-fil-A since he was a baby. Like, he's eaten there. He ate there a ton before he even knew he was allergic.
Didn't you find out something about the way they cook it? Or?
Yeah. So when peanut oil, they take out the protein or something, how they process the peanut oil. So most people, and we talked to his allergist about this too, most people aren't allergic to peanut oil.
It's the protein in the peanut.
Yeah. So, and he told us, well, if he's had it his whole life, it's fine.
Yeah.
But one of my friends is allergic to peanuts, and I feel like she eats Chick-fil-A too, but she will tell them like, I'm allergic. I think she eats there, but their fries are cooked in vegetable oil. Mm-hmm. So she can have their fries. But Nate has no problems eating at Chick-fil-A. Mm-hmm. So
I don't think he's ever had anything even slight from eating at Chick-fil-A.
Oh, no. I mean, he's had Chick-fil-A since he was less than 1. And
that's always a scary feeling when we come home and go, hey, honey, he's got this rash. Where did we eat today? What did he have? Yeah.
I'm usually not too worried, though, because the goodness in all of this is he is so routine with his eating that he hardly ever has anything different. He's never just going to go to someone's house and pick up knock on wood, but pick up some random thing. What worries me more is when we're over at someone's house and Like this happened at Christmas last year.
Mm-hmm.
We're just sitting around, and I have like a peanut radar, you guys. We're sitting around.
She can sniff it.
I'm like, those kids over there are holding peanut buddy bars. And Dave was like, no, I don't. And I'm like, those kids over there are holding peanut buddy bars. Now that kind of stuff scares me because kids are going to eat peanut butter and then touch stuff. And Nate's going to touch stuff. So.
But, and again, I'm glad she's this way because I'm the other direction. Nate is not going to pick up a piece of a peanut nutty bar and eat it.
No, and I'm not worried about that.
And so since I know that, I watch to see now if the kid walks over and shoves it in his mouth, then that's different.
I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about them touching Nate.
But he's never had a reaction touching it. It's always been after he's.
We don't know that. Our allergist told us.
I'm not taking chances on it either. I'm just saying I'm not going to be paranoid about it.
Our allergist told us he doesn't even need to be around someone eating it. The particles, the touch. I just would feel better if he doesn't.
Yeah.
So if we see people eating peanuts even around him, I just get him out.
Yeah.
We walked into church events before, and I'm like, oh, there's a bowl of nuts right there.
Yep, careful.
There's a bowl of peanuts, and we just get him out because you don't know. Now Nate sometimes will pick stuff off the floor and put in his mouth. I don't understand that. He won't eat chicken that I've cooked him in the. That looks different, but here's some random piece of trash in the floor. I'm going to put that in my mouth. So I could totally see him putting a little piece of a peanut in his mouth that he found on the floor. Yeah. So we just have to be really careful, but I'm kind of a peanut Nazi around family events. And
I always get extra pickles at Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
you and her are that way. I hate pickles.
Me too. And I love their fries. I saw Sarah say she didn't like them, but I wouldn't say they're my favorite.
They're not in my favorite.
When they're hot and fresh?
As a kid, I hated them because I just didn't understand them. Fries are easy to make. Why aren't you just making fries?
David.
But
Dave was a weird kid.
I've grown into them, and I
loved them
as
a kid because they look so cool. They look like waffles.
I didn't like that.
Yeah. Well.
I'm okay with them. They are polarizing though. I've met more people that say I either love them or I hate them. They're not.
Yes, Sam. We have heard so many stories of kids who've outgrown their allergies, and we hope that maybe one day we can. We're there for a while.
One way to find out.
We were getting Nate tested for peanuts allergy, like every year. We'd have to go in and have him skin tested, and he kept coming back positive. And they said if he ever came back not positive, then they would do a food challenge where they feed him a little bit of peanuts and just see if he has a reaction. But they're right there in case he does.
Exactly.
But we just haven't had him tested in a while because we.
And again, if Nate ever wants to, say, "Hey, mommy, I want peanut butter," I don't think he's ever going to say that.
Know what that is.
So I don't think it's out of sight, out of mind.
Well, and I feel like it doesn't influence his life that much. If it was eggs or wheat or something that's in so much, but we put a little bit of peanut butter on toast is how we found out that he was allergic, and he had a severe reaction.
Very
so
badly.
Chick-fil-A is delicious. They do have actually really healthy food there though. They have the good stuff.
They're good with keto.
But they have salad. Their salads are delicious.
Their grilled nuggets
their
are
grilled
good.
Chicken is. I'm not huge on grilled chicken.
I like the way they grill their chicken.
It's not anything against them.
No.
But chicken is. I have a very thin line with chicken of it grossing me out. So, Chick-fil-A sauce is delicious.
Yes, it is.
Yes. And have you ever had
not very keto friendly, but
the honey roasted barbecue sauce there?
That stuff's good.
I don't know why it comes in a little
all their sauces
pouch,
are good,
but it comes
every
in
sauce there is good.
Yeah,
I love their
Polynesian
sauces.
sauce. I love it.
I wish so bad. I know why they don't. I wish so bad they had one of those dispensers. I can then just go get whatever sauce I want.
I know.
That's another reason I love Cheeseburger Bobby's. They've got 12 dispensers. Whatever sauce you want, you just go get whatever you want.
Oh, Whataburger, yes. Whataburger is delicious. Lucy is not allergic to anything
that we know of. She had reactions when she was a baby, but
she had some hives when she was a baby, and she wasn't even eating food. She was so like a little baby. She broke out in hives all over her, but they said it was a viral thing. So she's been blood tested for everything, and it's all been negative. So,
and I developed an allergy to ibuprofen. over time.
Yeah, David's severely allergic to ibuprofen.
Which is crazy. When I played football, before every game, almost, I would take 2 aspirin before I went out there because that way when you throw a hit, you don't feel the pain as much.
Were they actually aspirin?
They were aspirin. Or I took aspirin, Tylenol, ibuprofen. I took it all. Around college, I took ibuprofen one day, and I had trouble breathing. And then when we were engaged, I took some ibuprofen, and I called her going, my heart's racing, and I'm having trouble breathing.
I thought he was just being dramatic. I'm like, well,
Right.
it has caffeine in it because I had given him like Excedrin or something. And now if he accidentally takes it, like his tongue swells up, like it's scary. Like it's very, very scary. So I really.
We've had a lot of close calls with that. People that you say, hey, can I have some headache medicine? And you don't tell them I want Tylenol. I don't want anything but that.
You'll even tell them I want Tylenol and they'll give you Motrin and you'll just take it. And then they'll be like, and you'll start feeling more and be like, was this Tylenol? Yeah. Oh no, I didn't have that.
Yeah, it's
so it's really scary.
It's scary.
You probably need to see a doctor about that and like carry an EpiPen. Like that's scary, but I think so. It scared me to death.
You're gonna sprinkle ibuprofen on my salad or something?
I'm just saying. In the times we've been married, he's accidentally had it way too many times that I want to count. Oh my goodness, Nate! David does not like buffalo sauce from Chick-fil-A. That's the only sauce.
I've never tried it.
It's just like I've had it. It's just like buffalo sauce, like you would get at Wild Wings.
Okay, the heat doesn't throw me off on that. I don't like that taste.
Yeah, he doesn't like that.
I don't like the flavor.
It's cayenne pepper.
I don't like the cayenne pepper flavor.
Yeah.
There's other spices that I love the taste of them.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A is good. Good night, everybody that has to leave.
Bye.
Yeah, he has scared me really bad before with that, and I thought that we're going to have to go to the hospital.
The worst ever was that day at church.
Yeah,
I really didn't know how I was going to get out of there.
He accidentally took it before he went on stage to do worship.
I even told we met for prayer before every service, and I told them, "Would y'all please lay hands on me and pray because I don't feel good right now." And then I was like, "What had happened to me?" And then literally it hit me. Oh crap! Did I just take ibuprofen and not Tylenol? I ran to the restroom.
And he made himself throw up, which I can't do that. Like I could never.
I had to.
And he calls me. I was at home. I feel like one of the kids were sick, or I was pregnant, or something. And I was like, "I am going to kill you." If the ibuprofen doesn't kill you, I will kill you.
That's the last time it happened.
I'm like, you have got to be so careful. And so now I read everything.
And I do too.
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah. I wish we had a Trader Joe's closer to us. We have one.
We'll be on for about another 15 minutes.
We had it.
I told you.
I know. I said we can't be on here long, and then we're on here forever. But
we just love you guys.
Yeah, I know. We get sucked into this. We have a Trader Joe's, but it takes us from our house like almost an hour to get there. So
we went after church one day.
It's closer to our church.
Yeah. But we'll probably head
Cheeseburger Bobby's. I think it's this area kind of thing because there's not. I had never heard of them either till we moved here, and there's several in our area.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Favorite vacation?
Cruise.
Any of the cruises I've been on.
Excursions are there. Food is there.
Going on a cruise
relaxing.
Soon. You're going to love it.
It's amazing.
It's just like the most relaxing vacation. You don't have to worry about anything. No Moe's, no Cece's, no Aldi. Oh, no.
Well, yeah, California doesn't like anything fun. Bunch of liberals.
Oh, shut up.
I'm kidding.
Shut up.
I'm kidding.
That's so funny. Oh gosh.
What kind of business inquiries do you
look for? Thanks so much, Melanie.
Whatever interests her and whatever she can do.
I always look for business inquiries that are something that I would buy myself, and something that I think you guys are gonna like, or something that relates.
It's hard to endorse something you don't believe in.
Something that relates to our channel. Like I'll get inquiries about stuff that I'm like, I would never, I'm not, So it has to be stuff that June 9th, yay. It has to be stuff that I would be interested in. Please block them. If you guys see weird comments, we're trying to get to them. No Walmart. Oh, I don't know that I could live. That Walmart and I have a love-hate relationship. I love that I can go in there and pretty much get everything on my list, but it's such a pain to go to Walmart. They never have enough lines open. And the self-checkout's gotten a little bit better, but there's always like My pet peeve with the self-checkouts, which I love self-checkouts because I don't like having to stand in line and all that. So the self-checkouts are faster, but I hate when there's like a hold up with them. Like, you scan something that's invalid or whatever, and then it's like frozen up and you have to get the person to come over, but the person is doing something else or not looking at you. And I'm like, I just hate that. Good night, Amy.
Good night, y'all.
Yeah, we're trying to take care of the trolls.
We got him.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sarah lives in Alaska. So we went to Alaska when I was
I would love to go to Alaska one time.
And it was so beautiful.
I want to do that Alaskan cruise.
I remember it.
See the glaciers.
Yeah, me too. We didn't do a cruise.
That'd be pretty.
But we stayed in Anchorage, and like every day we would get up and drive to another part of Alaska. We didn't stay at Anchorage the whole time, but we were there for a while. We were in Alaska for 2 weeks, and we would drive somewhere, eat lunch. We'd drive like all day, eat lunch, drive all the way back. There wasn't much to see, but it was all beautiful. Oh, you get to go to the Disney Resort in Hawaii. I'm so jealous. Sophia. I've seen that on vlogs and stuff, and it looks just beautiful. I know you would, Sarah. That stinks. I don't think I could live somewhere that was like hard to find stores. Like, I don't like big cities at all.
Yeah.
But like, I like our little town, but I want to be in a close proximity to Walmart or Kroger or something.
She wants the benefits of a city, but the environment of a small town.
Yeah.
Everybody knows your name.
And everybody does not know my name, but I can get to
keep doing this a while. Everybody's going to know who you are.
I don't think so. There are
people
people that watch me that live in my town, but we've never run into each other. Yeah, Jamie. Our Walmart is okay, but it can be picked over too. At this point, we don't plan on having any more kids.
We're slowly closing
it's
on
closing, that. But it is so pretty, Sarah. It is so pretty. I mean, we were just. I couldn't even believe how beautiful it was in Alaska. Oh, population of your town. I have no idea. Do you know the population?
No, you could probably Google Cartersville, Georgia, and they'll tell you.
I have no idea.
Google knows everything. That's scary.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of the town I grew up in. Just a suburb of a bigger city.
Yeah, it's a lot like both our hometowns, actually. Yeah. I have like 2 more questions here.
Okay.
What's on now that you're on keto? What food do you have a craving for the most?
Chips and salsa.
That's definitely hers. For me, it's anything sweet, ice cream, cake.
But cookies. See, like I can make keto cheesecake. I mean, not that I do it every day, but I can make keto stuff. But as far as like chips, no, I can do like the pepperoni chips and the cheese.
Diet Coke. That's what she's drinking.
Yeah, Diet Coke. No, that's not like super healthy.
Cherry Dr. Pepper in my brand new Alabama tumbler.
Yeah, tell me we do need to ask Alexa that. She would know the definition of Cartersville, but it's in nature, and he would
do it.
That's Siri. Siri gives us more headaches than Alexa.
Siri, what's the population of Cartersville, Georgia?
In 2010, the population of Cartersville was 19,731.
There you go. In 2010.
So probably closer to 20,000 because it's growing.
We live about 2.5, 3 hours from my family and about 4.5 hours from David's family. But our families, if we're going house to house, is about
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. So we used to live when we were in Texas like
17 hours.
And that was on a good trip.
Yeah.
So we are so much closer. Oh my goodness.
Any other last minute questions before we sign off here?
Upstate New York, yes.
I would love to see that.
It's so beautiful, yes.
I've never been past New York City going north.
Hello from North Carolina. Thank you so much. I'm glad you could join us. Okay. Yeah, chips out of low carb tortillas. I've tried that, but there is the ones we have at least, I don't notice it unless I try to toast them. There's a weird taste when I toast them, so they're not as good. Maybe I could play around with it.
See, that's funny. Somebody said that we would stick out in New York because of our accents. I've been told more than anything we don't have one.
No, we do.
We do, but It's funny. I'll go home to Alabama, oh my gosh, they have accents.
We don't have it as strong as we did,
right?
But it's coming back.
Yeah, it's coming back slowly.
When we left and went to Texas and then came back to visit, oh, that's the Christmas card.
You just hit the table and made it talk.
Yeah.
No,
saying,
you have accents.
I know we have accents. I know we do. Yeah. But still the accents get us. When we go back to Alabama, we're like, oh my gosh, we actually sound like
Well,
that.
it's funny, and I've distinctly figured it out. People in Texas talk a little bit slower, and so I think it's because they have more time to do it. People in Mississippi and also down near Savannah, Georgia, it sounds like molasses is coming out of your mouth when they talk like that. But what's funny is where we're from in Alabama, it's actually quick cut off words. So it's not, I'm about to go to the store. I'm fixing to go to the store. Everything's cut off and quick. It's like,
but there's a slowness to it too. I don't know. I mean, it's
not Foghorn Leghorn. It's not like Magnolia. Sweet Magnolia. Get out here on the front porch, honey.
Gosh,
we don't
please.
talk. Nobody talks like that anymore.
No, but it's so funny. Favorite snack? Chips. I don't know. Favorite snack on keto? I'm big on nuts. But we don't snack a whole lot. I talked about this in our keto video. We don't snack a whole lot on keto because everything is so filling. Yeah, Lucy does have a big personality. She is a hoot.
She's a blend of the two, so she's probably. Oh, can you picture her at 20?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I was about shotgun.
She thinks she's 20 now.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she does.
Oh my gosh. What made us want to move to Georgia? I think I saw that before you scrolled up.
Yeah, moved from Texas to Georgia.
Yeah, we
job opportunity.
Job change, yep. Yeah, we were at a church in Texas. That's how we met Jen.
Mm-hmm.
We were there for 6 years, and God moved us to
Georgia.
For another church.
We love it here.
And we had been praying really about being closer to family just because it was so hard. Nate had just been diagnosed with autism around the same time all of this happened. And we just knew we were going to need more support. And it's hard to be that far away from family. Mm-hmm. It's really, really hard.
Delight yourself in the Lord. He gives you the desires of your heart.
It all just worked out.
It works out.
Oh, what did we study in college? Nursing. I have a nursing degree.
Practical ministry.
I have a BSN in nursing, but I didn't work as a nurse for too long.
You take care of our kids every day.
It's true.
And
I am using it. But
especially Nate. Oh my goodness gracious.
He's a mess.
He would be a great football player because he does not understand pain.
He does.
He just
before he went to bed, he's great. I told you guys at the beginning if you were on. He's great. He fell off. We had this rocking horse that was David's rocking horse growing up. And he, for whatever reason lately, he's been liking to sit on it.
Or stand on it.
He probably was standing on it because he started crying and went in there and it was tumped over. That's another Alabama word, tumped over.
I've never said that a day in my life.
I never thought I did either until I just said it.
Does your mom say it?
I don't know.
You got it from something.
It's an Alabama thing.
You didn't get it from me.
It's an Alabama thing. Yes, Jen, they opened their gifts and they loved them.
It.
Even Nate, like that letter thing. Oh my gosh, he loved it. But when it fell over, he has like a scrape like down his back.
About a half a foot long scrape.
It looks terrible. So bye, Sam. Would I ever go back to being a nurse? Not by choice. I would have to go back, to get.
I'd rather her invest all of her time, prayers, and energy into this.
I didn't enjoy being a nurse.
She loves doing this.
I kind of went into nursing just because I thought it would be a good career to, be able to find a job easily and make good money. Not because I loved it.
Yeah.
And I got through nursing school.
And she became a nurse at the worst possible time to become a nurse.
During all the hiring freezes and stuff. And so it was really hard to get a job. And so I just had to take anything that came open and I hated it. And so I really didn't like nursing. And if I ever go back, I would have to kind of start at the beginning of just taking whatever I could get.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
You haven't renewed your license.
Oh no, I haven't had it since Nate was born.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, you never know. I still have that degree, so you never know. Yay, Megan's on.
Ooh, what's up, Megan?
I love following her on Instagram.
You came in for the tail end of it.
Yes, we've been on for like 2 hours.
Almost 2 hours.
Oh my gosh. I love YouTube. Like, there were so many times where
she was born to do this.
There were so many times where I just didn't know if I ever wanted to do something to help out financially. Not that this is a huge moneymaker or anything, but what could I be passionate about? Yeah. What could I be passionate about? Because I knew it wasn't nursing. It wasn't something that I really loved. You know, what could it be? And I didn't even know this was a thing.
Yeah.
I started watching YouTube videos when Lucy was a baby, and I just really thought it was interesting. And I loved watching the different people I watched. And then we started doing video announcements at church, and David put me on the video announcements.
And it clicked.
I love doing it. Everybody would come up to me and tell me, like, your video announcements are the best video announcements. I'm like, really?
To the point, Pastor would say, there's this big announcement coming up. I really need it done. Get Jess to do it, because she's going to do it the best of anybody. So.
Yeah. And Christy, I was afraid of the same thing. And at first, nobody watches. Like, it is hard. I would say the first 100 subscribers
are the hardest.
The very hardest, because it's so hard to put so much
I only have mine because of her.
It's hard to put so much work into a video and then nobody watches it. Yeah. You know, I mean, that is so discouraging, but I just kept posting it. And I had people like come along, like Transforming Melody. She would like recommend, she was way bigger than me, and she would recommend me to other people, and different people like that would be a part of collabs, and it slowly started growing. But I did not grow overnight, and I'm still not huge. But like, I watch all these people who just started a year ago, and they have hundreds of thousands of subscribers right now, just because for whatever reason they caught fire. Which is fine. But that's not been my experience. I've been on YouTube for like 3 years, and it's been slow and steady.
Yeah, but at the same time, what I love about how Jess does it is the organic grassroots way she does it. She's building a family. And it's not going to be a flash in the, it's not going to be a flash in the pan thing where, hey, you know what, if all of a sudden Jess switched diets again, or if Jess started changing her hair look or whatever.
Why I named it
Bless Jess.
The first few months, it was just my name, Jessica Holley. And I didn't like that, but I didn't know what to change it to. And so I never even thought about it. I just one day was like, Bless Jess. But I didn't want it to be, at that time I was doing Weight Watchers. I didn't want it to be, there's so many people that are Weight Watchers with whoever, or keto with Christy, or I don't know if that's an actual one. If it is, I didn't mean to say her channel, but
then what happens if she stops doing keto?
Yeah, exactly. Or like with Weight Watchers. Weight Watchers isn't even Weight Watchers anymore. It's WW. You know, I didn't want to have something that was locked down to, this is the only thing I'm showing. And I got some hate there for a while. I was on Weight Watchers, and then I would show a recipe that maybe wasn't Weight Watchers because it was for a church event or something. So I'm like,
I'm so glad you're not pigeon-toed.
I'm like, hold up a second. Like, just because I'm doing Weight Watchers doesn't mean that this is a Weight Watchers channel.
Right.
So I wanted to have vlogs and have.
And we're not a keto channel either.
No. So I do watch Grady's mom. I love Leanne.
It's the story of us.
I love supporting other autism moms, and she has great content on her channel. Oh, Christy. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Megan.
Yeah, I do think I like that I've been able to. I mean, I know I won't be able to like comment to everybody every single time they post, and I don't do that now. Like, there's sometimes where I just can't comment on everything, especially if it's like a giveaway video or something. But I really try to stay connected to you guys, because it helps me. Like, when you watch a YouTube video, or you're doing a YouTube video and you see the views. Yeah. It's so easy to just be like, oh, well, this got 1,000 views, this got 300 views, and you don't think about like the people that are watching.
Every view is a person.
It's crazy to think about. And so staying connected in the comments and staying connected with you guys in lives, it really helps me, because I can.
It's not a catchphrase, guys. That's why we always say, like the video, leave a comment down below, because it's a chance for us to build a relationship and build a connection with you.
It really helps me too, to stay like focused on why I'm doing it. It's not just. And
we're not afraid of you going, hey, Jess, don't do that. You know, we're not afraid of hearing that either. We may not agree with it at the moment, but we welcome all feedback of all kinds.
Yeah, and like the thumbs down, I know a lot of people get bothered by that. I mean, it's not my favorite thing to see, but
It doesn't bother me.
it doesn't really bother me.
Some people just literally click random thumbs
and a lot
down
of people,
on a lot of
people
things.
do that, and a lot of people will click a thumbs down if it's like, you know, if you mention like, well, my kid's sick or something, they'll hit a thumbs down, not realizing that really.
Why are you complaining so much?
No, but people will honestly.
I know.
Be like supporting you
Yeah.
by saying, I hate you're going through this, and they click the thumbs down. That's
Which is weird.
But a lot of people think that.
Yeah.
So I try not to let it.
Did Facebook used to have that and they took it off because people got upset about
people
that?
have said they should have it.
Oh.
But yeah. I do watch the Family Fudge sometimes. I don't keep, they're one of the ones that I don't keep up with all the time, but I do watch them every now and then. Thanks so much, Megan. You're so sweet. You're so sweet.
Jessica helps a lot of people. I'm very proud of her.
Oh, you guys help me too. You really do. He is super supportive. And that's the thing, like when you go to do something like this, like if I didn't have him being like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. Like I want to start a YouTube channel and I'm going to start filming our grocery hauls and stuff. Like he could have easily been like, this is stupid.
Let me put it this way. The 3 easiest yeses I've ever said to her were, I think I can marry this girl. When can we start having kids? And can I have a YouTube channel? It was one of the easiest yeses ever.
But he's always been so supportive about it because I know, like, he's not shy. I know a lot of people have husbands that are shy and stuff. They don't want to be on camera. He's not like that. So I wasn't worried about that. But still, it's a little bit weird when your wife is setting up groceries to film and showing what she's eating all the time. And that's how I started. I started with grocery hauls and what I ate today.
And the key with all of it is we're brutally honest with each other. I mean, there is no punches pulled in our relationship. I love the fact that we can have a healthy argument that is almost for her to come up to me and go, David, that's stupid. I mean, to me, in the moment, it might sting, but I love that she can.
He doesn't really do that to me, though.
But I love that she has the freedom to feel that way. And I think there'd be a moment if I came up to you and said, honey, why are you doing it that way? She would probably go, because X, Y, and Z. And like,
the moment of me being like, because when we first started doing YouTube, if he had said, nah, I don't think, I'd probably be like, okay, because I was so wishy-washy about it. Like, I think this is something I want to do, but I'm not sure if I can do it.
She was praying, and I think I was a confirmation for her.
And he was just like, yeah. And so I was like, okay.
Thank you.
We've been married almost 10 years. 10 years, well.
Yeah, 10 years in September.
Almost. 10 years in September.
Yeah, September. No, but I'm extremely proud of you.
No, we can't see who gives a thumbs up and who gives a thumbs down. No. We can't see that.
YouTube
we just see the numbers.
If YouTube did that, we'd probably have a lot more retaliations to people.
Yeah, his shirt was given to us. I have one that matches too by our subscriber Tiffany.
Yay!
Yes. Have we ever been out of the country?
Mexico twice, England and Scotland, and honeymoon.
Honeymoon to Mexico. I've been to Canada, just a real short drive to say we went in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I went to Niagara Falls in Canada. I've been to Canada. I went to Toronto. Come to Guam.
Yeah, Megan's in
wow.
Guam. Yeah. I love following her on Instagram and seeing her babies. Yeah, I hope we can go back to Disney, but I don't. Lucy asks me all the time to go back.
Yeah.
I really want to go back while they're still little enough to love it, feel the magic, you know? But I don't know. It's so expensive, you guys.
It is expensive.
It's so expensive and exhausting. It's like Hawaii. Hey, sort of, right? What is our favorite thing about each other?
I think you're experiencing it right now.
Yeah, we can just hang out. We're best friends.
Here, those of you that are single and wanting to get married someday, if you can't be best friends before you're married, you will not be best friends when you are married.
That's true.
The two most common times when people get divorced are right after marriage because they realize they're not going to be best friends, or when the kids grow up and move off because then they look at each other and go, who are you? And there's no relationship and no foundation there. Jessica and I loved being together and hanging out and having fun and being romantic and not romantic with each other before we got married, before we had kids, while we're having kids. When the kids are grown and moved away, we'll still be this way. And that's the key to successful marriage.
Yeah, I say, you have to marry someone. You can't think it's all going to be romantic all the time.
It won't be.
What happens at 2 a.m. when your kids are screaming?
what happens when she's got the flu and she can't get out of bed and you got to be mommy and daddy for a day.
Yeah, it has to be deeper than
you got to have a deeper relationship than that.
And we're not perfect.
No.
But I feel like we're really good friends on top of being
She's my best friend.
Yeah. Oh. We do want to get our own house soon. We will see how
I've made a couple of calls on that. I'm waiting to hear back from some people. The person I talked to said, I just got my daughter out of y'all's apartment complex, so I know exactly what y'all need. So
yeah, so
y'all be praying for us.
We had to kind of get out of our house.
Maybe after the new
Texas,
year we can look into that.
It almost sold outright twice. Like it almost sold outright. If that had happened, we would be able to buy our own house perfectly fine, move here and everything. Well, God sometimes has other little detours that we have to walk through. And so we had like this whole thing, and it's taking a little while for us to get back into where we can buy our house. So it may be another year or so. We'll see.
God knows.
You'll see.
And when we do get a house, we're going to be so appreciative
of it. Oh my gosh, I'm going to appreciate it so much more than I ever did before.
We actually had that joke yesterday. The way she felt when we were leaving our house in San Antonio, she's going to have the reverse emotion of that feeling. And she cried when we were locking down the doors to walk away from that house to come.
That's the house that I felt like that was where we were a family. Our babies
came home to that house.
Yeah, I mean, Nate didn't. We were in an apartment when he was born, but he was so little when we moved in.
But Lucy came home to that house.
And we built that house. I mean, we were there when they were building it. And when we left, it crushed me. I was happy that we were moving to family. I was happy I knew God was working it all out. But to leave that actual house, it was horrible.
So what I'm saying is when she vacuums the carpet of the new place for the first time she cooks in it, the first time she sweeps the floor in it, there's going to be this overwhelming emotion. I just know it, where she's going to call me and go, it's my house, it's my kitchen, and I want that for her so bad. I really did. God, you're on it.
I just want more room for our kids, a backyard.
They deserve it.
Yeah,
they deserve it. They've put up with a lot.
But we have a roof over our heads, and we have.
Whatever state we're in, we're learning to be content.
That's right. That's good, Sarah. That's good. Everybody's saying they have similar marriages. I like that. How are your vehicles? They're fine for
we still have them.
Yeah, nothing else. Everybody said they meet online. Us too.
We did too.
Us too. Yeah. I am sleepy. We're gonna be going soon.
We're not military.
It is a mourning process when you leave a house. Like for me, I know it's just
it's like burying a pet.
I know it's just a house. Like it's just a material thing. Yeah. But there's so many memories attached to the house for me. Like I look at the room and
the walls could talk.
And I think about all the nights. Like I remember looking in the room when we were leaving and seeing like the room where I rocked Lucy like every night, And
now there's nothing in the room.
Yeah. Yeah. Like it was such a heartbreaking thing. It's crazy. But I saw that I had walked into the dining room and I saw like where the high chair was and I fed them and it just was really hard. I'm not gonna cry, but
yes, Jess is
okay. Yeah, Sarah knows we're not military. She's talking to Megan.
I saw that. You don't have to read it.
I'm telling you.
I saw it.
Okay.
I saw it.
No neighbors begging on. My favorite thing about us having a house one day
is that our house.
When Nate jumps, there's not going to be anybody down below us, and he can jump all day.
I'm looking forward to saying, Nate, go outside and go run.
Yeah. If it's fenced in.
Yeah.
And he will know how to open the gate, but. Yeah, I would, even before we had moved, how old was he when we moved? 4? About to turn 4?
Here, yes, yeah.
And so.
He lived in that house 3 years.
But even then, I mean, he was high maintenance then too, of course, but I would be like cleaning or something, and I would just leave the back door open, and it was fenced in, and he would just run around out there. It was awesome.
Megan, that is not cheesy. Thank God every day for that house.
Yeah.
Every day, thank God for it.
That's not cheesy at all. Not cheesy. That's okay, Melanie. If it's late, we're actually going to be going out of town on Sunday, afternoon. So I will check the PO box on Saturday, and then whatever cards come when we get home, I'll just have to send them out late too. So We met on christianmingle.com.
Don't laugh. It works. If you're honest about it, it works.
Oh my gosh. Layla loved having it outside.
Yes.
She did. She loved it. And I loved it because I could just open the door. She could run out there and go pee-pee. I didn't have to worry about taking her out on a leash.
She doesn't like the stairs here.
The stairs.
Much.
And then so we'll have the pee pads and all that. I hate all that.
Yes,
So
let's get rid of that.
we moved because of David's job.
Mm-hmm.
So, and to be closer to family and all that. So anyway,
I
think you and your husband met at a college ministry at church. I like that.
Yeah.
It's
a great place to meet.
I was a little bit worried about meeting someone online, but by the time we talked, we had so much in common.
If it was true.
Yeah. We knew similar people. It was like one of those things where there was a lot of people, because he went to school at Southeastern, and I had a lot of friends that went there.
Went to the same youth camp.
Yeah. So it wasn't like we were complete, anyway.
Layla is going to go with us.
Yes, she is.
She's very good in the car.
She is good. She's like our best. Our kids are good in the car.
She loves traveling more than we do. She loves getting in that car.
Nate is good with other autistic kids. His teacher does say that when they get loud, he does not like that. So he gets loud to drown them out, and then everybody's loud. But he does really good. There's an autistic special needs girl at our church, and he is so sweet with her. I mean, so sweet. He's
like a big brother to her.
He will. She'll be playing with a toy, and he'll take it from her, turn it on, and give it back to her. It's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry that you had to. I think, Megan, I'm sorry to leave your dog. That's sad. That would be hard about being in the military. Yeah.
That's tough.
But that's such a great sacrifice. Yeah.
I think that's it, babe.
All right, you guys. I know we've been on forever, so we're going to sign off. I really want to go get a bubble bath. Jen set me up with a bath bomb and a sheet mask. David hates when I do the sheet mask. I scare the crap out of him.
Only because you do it like that.
No,
if I sat and watched her do it, it wouldn't scare me. But when I'm watching TV and I was like, hey, that's not funny. But she loves to do it.
Because his face is hilarious.
She loves to do it.
I love to scare him because I just walk out with a sheet mask. I don't tell him I'm going to do it. And he gets a little scared. It's so funny. Thank you so much, Barb. You're so sweet. I'm telling you, the sheet masks, they do make you look crazy. They do.
They look like Michael Myers. Scary.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Jen got me these coffee ones. You'll see it on the vlog. But anyway. Good night, everybody.
We love you guys.
We love you guys. We'll do this again so we don't have to do so long just to catch up.
Plan on seeing us probably right around after New Year's.
And of course we'll be doing the daily vlogs and all that. So good night, everybody. Thank you for spending my birthday night with me. I love you guys. New video coming up at 8:00 tomorrow. So make sure you're subscribed.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye. Did you start? I think it's still on. Hey.
What happened?
You
bring it up. I hit the end screen.
You did. What does it do?
You did too.
Oh gosh. There we go.